those faces. How silly is that? So we can't actually see ourselves on TV, but it was like we were just so excited to see ourselves on TV right now. Yes, because we get to start our day with you, so it really isn't lost on us. Thank you so much for joining us. Good morning. How are you, beautiful people?
Oh, we're good. I'm good. Are you good?
It's halfway to the weekend. I'm absolutely fantastic today. Feeling the vibe.
So we've got a jam-packed show today, and I love the common threads that we're weaving throughout. So obviously, yes, we will have a culinary kind of take on things, but we want to take 5 for a little meditation. On the couch this morning, we're going to delve into the power of meditation and how it can enhance your mental well-being. We're going to do it at the start of the show, but you can do it at the start of your day, the start of your week, whenever you need to kind of re-energize and just quieten, defrag the brain, if you will.
We need that. And from the couch to the kitchen, Chef Clem creates Siba's favorite heritage-inspired recipes. We're in September, so you know everything South African is going to go into our mouths. How do you feel about an oxtail stew with dombolo? Oh, my goodness. Some secret chakalaka. Yes, we've got the recipe to Siba's chakalaka. And also her favorite trifle. I feel like when it comes to dessert, nothing says South African quite like a trifle.
That menu is pretty much the Heritage Day menu.
It is, wow. It's just like diving into the land of nostalgia right there. But it doesn't stop because you're also moving to the dance floor. I think after we fuel ourselves with some of that good food, the black ties are coming through. We've got Chad Simon, Saskia Falcon, all talking about some incredible events that you definitely want to be a part of. And wow, the lads are looking good in that picture.
They are sounding good. You don't understand. They rocked up for Cheslin's Foundation to show some support. They are phenomenal.
Statements were made.
No, I even changed the spelling of the word for that one. Absolutely love that. So, of course, we love exploring culture through food. For me, in fact, that's the best way to do it. If you land in a new country, eat first. Exactly. So we want to know from you guys, when we connect with you on our social media platforms, start this conversation. At the heart of any culture is food. So which food do you think best paints a picture of your heritage? And it can be modern, it can be ancestral, it can be generational. Whatever food and culture means to you, that's what we want to dip into today, because we are going to be dipping into a lot of delicious food.
Oh, there's going to be so much delicious. So come through Mzansi. I wonder how many braais are going to be showing up on that one, but there's more to that, and there's more to those dishes than South Africa has in mind. We're talking about stews, we've got braais, we've got curries, we've got curries. Come on, the list goes on. You got to come through and show us what we talk about Mzansi, and then we're going to dive into all the magic. But for now, the official duties commence, and Carissa's standing by with the latest for you.
That's right, Jens. 3 minutes after 6 o'clock. Let's head into your national news first. Parliament's Portfolio Committee on Education is concerned about how budget cuts will affect education quality as provinces adjust to reduced allocations. The Western Cape Education Department has already announced the loss of 2,400 jobs. Committee Chair Joy Mayamela expressed concerns over these reductions in provincial departments, stating that while the national goal is to expand the curriculum, cutting teaching posts is not viable. Several teaching unions are threatening industrial action in response to the proposed job cuts, further escalating tensions in the sector. Former Minister of Public Enterprises Pravin Gordhan has been hospitalized. His family announced last night. Now, the reason for his hospitalization remains unclear, but his family assured he is receiving the best medical care and promises updates later. Gordhan, a struggle stalwart, retired from politics in May. Since the 1994 democratic transition, the 74-year-old has held key government positions, including Minister of Finance and Cooperative Governance, as well as Traditional Affairs, playing a significant role in shaping South Africa's post-apartheid governance landscape. Looking further afield at your international news, Ukraine launched its largest drone attack on the Moscow region yesterday, killing at least one woman, damaging dozens of homes and causing around 50 flight diversions from Moscow airports. Russia reported destroying at least 20 Ukrainian drones over the region, which has over 21 million residents. Now, the attack led to the closure of Moscow's 4 airports for over 6 hours. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov called the assault a stark reminder of Ukraine's political leadership, which he characterized as hostile to Russia. Now, at least 26 people have died after a boat carrying over 100 migrants capsized off Senegal's coast, just 4 kilometers into the journey. 4 have been rescued and search efforts are still ongoing. Now, the wood fishing vessel departed from Mbo, heading to Spain's Canary Islands. In recent years, more West African migrants, mostly young men fleeing poverty and conflict, have taken the dangerous Atlantic route to the Canary Islands. Nearly 30,000 migrants have arrived there this year as the Atlantic journey grows in popularity over the Mediterranean route. Now, for this hour, we close off with this feel-good story all about a legendary actor. George Lucas led heartfelt tribute to legendary actor James Earl Jones following his passing at 93. Describing Jones as a most unique voice both in art and spirit, Lucas emphasized how for nearly half a century, Jones embodied Darth Vader with a warmth that extended beyond the screen. Jones, cherished by millions for voicing Mufasa in The Lion King, also graced films like Field of Dreams and Coming to America. Lucas's film Kathleen Kennedy praised his menacing baritone as an unforgettable cinematic force. Co-stars like Matthew Broderick and Kevin Costner honored Jones's kindness, his wisdom, and commanding presence. From the gentle wisdom of Mufasa to the menacing threat of Darth Vader, James Earl Jones gave voice to some of the greatest characters in cinema history. Now, his legacy definitely lives on, and that's where we leave your news for this time. For now, though, let's check in with the latest in your sports.
Thank you so much, Carissa. Let's start with footballing news. Talente Mbata scored a last-minute, literally, winner as Bafana defeated South Sudan 3-2 in a thriller for their 2025 AFCON qualifier yesterday. The Bright Stars seemed set for a 2-2 draw, but substitute Mbata securing Bafana's first victory, moving them level on 4 points with Uganda, now at the top of Group K. All great news. Now let's turn to rugby, and Springbok prop Stephen Kitsoff has sadly suffered a neck injury that could sideline him from the start of the Stormers United Rugby Championship campaign and likely the Springboks' end-of-year tour. Heartbreaking for the man. Kitsoff, who led the Stormers to the 2022 URC title, sustained ligament damage during a training camp, and a 6-week recovery might leave him just in time for consideration for the Springboks' November tour. Now, staying with rugby news, Springbok coach Rassie Erasmus has recalled Johan Grobbelaar to the squad. That's for their clash against Argentina on the 21st of September in the Rugby Championship. 7 key players, including Bongi Mbonambi, Cheslin Colby, they'll be rested for this phase, and the Springboks now leading the standings, as we know, with 18 points and need just 3 more from their final 2 matches to secure their first title since 2019. Definitely seems on the cards. Now, big news, massive news in Formula One, as Adrian Newey, Formula One star designer, will join Aston Martin. This news is actually broken by Rudy, to me, one of our cameramen. It is that big. Managing technical partner and shareholder on the 1st of March 2025, leaving Red Bull for new challenges, he says. So his designs have secured, get this, 25 championships for Williams, McLaren and Red Bull. Yep, he is the sport. Reports suggest Newey will earn around £20 million annually. The 2025 season, starting from the 16th of March, will be the last before Formula One's engines and rules overhaul begins the following year in 2026. So we'll certainly watch that space and likely see some new designs as well. But that's where we leave our sport for now. Let's get our first take on your midweek weather.
Thank you so much, G-Man. Yes, let's dive into all things weather this morning. And for those that are looking to surf, you might need to put the boards away unless you are keen on charging it. And that's because the South African Weather Service has issued a yellow level 1 warning for damaging winds expected to cause navigation and difficulties at sea. Now, in the morning, these winds will affect the area between Table Bay and Cape Agulhas, and the warning will extend from Cape Agulhas to Plettenberg Bay later in the afternoon. Now, additionally, extremely high fire danger conditions are anticipated in parts of the Free State, northeastern Northern Cape, and western and central northwest. Now, residents are advised to exercise caution and stay updated on weather alerts throughout the day. And from that, we move to reminding you to come through with that sunrise view of the hour. We're going to do it in the next hour. And the number is 063-408-8863. Doesn't matter if you're in the country or anywhere in the world. We want to see how you're waking up and how you're getting your day started. And hopefully it adds some inspiration for us. So let's get inspired right now and take our first look at the temperatures that we can expect. And you can too on your side of town.
again, Uppington giving us a life lesson. It's not where you start your day, it's where you end it. 32 degrees.
And you're
wow.
questioning me on my summer look here, guys. Come on.
You look
The
beautiful,
knees
Boo.
are out to please.
Oh,
I
excuse
love it,
me.
dude.
I
And you
love
know what?
it
I
so
want to get one of
much.
these because it'll kind of make it look like I have a tan.
Oh, I
okay,
get
I like
that.
it.
Either you're going to make it look like you have a tan or a yacht.
Or a yacht, or both.
You're winning either way.
Okay, we're going to take
Good.
literally 5 because we need to. Sometimes days are really, really hectic. So I'm going to... Oh.
Oh, wow.
He doesn't like that.
Wow.
He didn't like that.
I'm going to get...
Royalty has arrived. Why, thank you. Thanks, G.
I literally risked my life to get these, Lucian. I love you so much. You are the
you.
best.
Wow.
Yes, yeah.
I wish I could have one of those at my home and just clap. Can I get
Exactly,
supper,
I know.
dinner,
I have offered, but he
and
won't do it.
other
He
lovely
won't do it.
services too. That would be
We don't
fantastic.
earn enough to unfortunately hire him. But yes, Lucian's here all morning. We're going to be having a whole lot of fun, and we are going to take 5, just like Lucian is doing right now, to meditate, because you do need to kind of do that to adjust your mindset from time to time.
Yeah.
do
And I
indeed.
think on the other end of that, the other side of the spectrum, we need to laugh and we need to
Yes.
have a good time with entertainment. Raul did mention a bit earlier that the Black Ties are in the building, and Saskia Falcon, and they're coming together to do such a stunning night that you want to learn all about. We're going to sip on our crushed juices, and Raul, I don't know about you, but I feel like you should stay right there.
Yeah, cheers.
Setting up the most epic sip ever.
Okay, ready for the day, people.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Listen, the smiles are as wide as ever this morning. Not only because we're halfway to the weekend, but it's because our couch is full of the biggest stars in Mzansi.
indeed.
Joining us right now are the Black Ties. It is Chad Simon, we've got Keto Lee, and we've got Lloyd Jansen, as well as Raul put it so beautifully, I was going to say the thorn amongst the roses. You see, Saskia, you tripped me up there.
We got
You tripped me up.
exception. But it does work. It does work. We'll explain why in a bit.
The rose among the thorns. Okay. Saskia Falcon also joins us today, and they are doing something incredible. A fundraising ambassador of the Tygerberg Hospital, she is, the Tygerberg Hospital School anyway. And they're here to share to us more about something so incredible. A fundraising event that I think we need to have a front row seat
We
for.
have to. It is called A Night of Music and Laughter. It's happening on the 20th of September. So let's put our hands together and officially welcome them.
Yeah!
Yeah. And you do look like purple roses. And I must just say, well done, lads. Saskia, you are a thorn. And we spoke about why. Sharp, on point. You were mentioning it earlier.
You know it? Okay, fine.
Absolutely love it.
You can have
Claiming
that. Only for today. Well, Saskia, maybe we can start with you and just tell us more about this incredible fundraiser and the involvement that you have with the organization that you're part of.
You know, when the acting principal reached out to me, Mrs. Gomez, and she was like, we really need to raise this fund. It's absolutely critical. It was hard to say, no, I can't get involved. So really then just committed. There's 75,000 Rand that they have to raise before the end of the year. It's going to cover the isiXhosa teacher as well as 2 grade art teachers, as well as some teaching assistants. So it is critical that they get this funds. This is a fundraiser and we know we're going to sell out. We know it's going to happen. Some incredible talent and lineup, which we'll tell you more about. But of course, if people can't come, they're more than welcome to make a donation as well directly to the school. You know, the school can issue them with an 18A tax directive if that's what they need. So we're really just appealing people to just really take this cause to heart. I mean, these kids really are, I would say, the ones that are at risk of being left behind because they really are in school. They're there battling illnesses, battling all kinds of conditions, cancer, kidney diseases.
Sure.
Some of them are there for weeks, months. Some of them are there permanently because they can't get back into the mainstream school system. Some of them are from the Ituba unit, which is a specialized unit for psychiatric patients. And this is the only unit that is dedicated to children in the Western Cape. So these teachers and the staff are doing like incredible work. And we just really want to see them to have that peace of mind.
Absolutely.
That they can go in and do their jobs as opposed to worrying about where's the money going to come from for the salaries. Yeah.
Yo, this is huge though, because I mean, to raise 75,000 Rand, which is clearly needed and possibly even more to get something like this going, you got to bring in some big guns to make that happen, right? So how on earth do you manage to get such a busy schedule life out of these people to come and perform? And for you, gents, what does this actually mean to you to be a part of something like this? I know you're busy, I know you're impacting all over the world, but somehow you're making time for this event. Why is that important to you?
I think for us, firstly, you know, life has this beautiful balance of giving and receiving. And I think we've been blessed in the receiving part, so we make sure that we fill the other part of the cup, you know, with giving. And also, I think in terms of this particular fundraiser, I think we're the fun in the fundraiser.
I think Mal Jones is going to have a problem with that. Mal Jones is going to be like,
Yeah, Mal Jones might not like that statement, but I mean, she'll be there. She'll be there. So I think it's just great that we get to also get these opportunities to be able to do that.
Absolutely. I love that. It's a give and take, and that is what life, it's about that balance, right? Who else is joining the line? I'm hearing Mal Jones, the Black Ties are there.
And then also the Rosa Choir. So it's going to be an incredible lineup. Mal's hosting for the night, and she's just on fire lately. So, well, she's gonna,
Forever.
She's gonna. Not lately, has been.
She has
But just of late, she's been doing some incredible work. So, and the Rosa Choir always beautiful. So it's just going to be an incredible night. And I was told to say that it's 150 Rand, and that includes snacks and coffee and tea during the break.
Thank you very much. People were waiting for that one.
Now you're making it worth it. Lord Kiana, maybe I can ask you this one. You've been in the game, you've got the experience, you've been using the gifts that you've been blessed with for something bigger, right? Now, when we're combining the powerful forces we're playing into now, we're talking about fun, we're talking about music, we're talking about laughter. These are incredible ways to heal, right? Have you experienced this in the past, and you think this is something that can add to the space that you're going to be playing in right now? Because healing is what we can all do with, and some.
Oh, very true. I think if you look at the fact that music and laughter brings about endorphins and dopamine into the system, you know? So when people are listening to a sad song, it brings about a certain emotion. When you're singing something that's powerful and evocative, that also brings about a certain emotion. So what we're trying to do is use the medium of music to create that change and that give that platform so that we can use the talents that God has given us, you know?
Universal language.
And
So
I
true.
just want to say, when we're doing it together, like when you collectively together experiencing the music and the laughter and the connection, that's like
So
healing
powerful.
on mega levels,
So true.
you know? So it's going to be awesome.
Beautiful. Kina, maybe I can quickly come to you. What are you looking forward to most about performing on this stage in particular, be it the entertainers or the people you're performing for?
It's always good to run into Mel. I mean,
Yeah.
she's always got a great energy. But also in an event like this, when you are all coming together as a unit to do good, you know, everybody is there has a shared purpose. And that is to help these kids. I mean, there is nothing else. Just being there is going to make you feel better about everything.
Sure.
Absolutely. So how do we get there? How can we
Yes,
be there? We
please.
need to ask that question. Mzansi wants to know, how do they get the tickets?
The tickets are available on Web Ticket. It's $150. It's on the 20th, like you said. It's at Fredelus Church, which is in Boston, which is close to Belleville in the Western Cape. So, yeah. And if you're listening from anywhere else in the country, you can buy tickets and just donate it to the school. Tell the school to invite somebody along. But, yeah, please don't feel like if you can't be there that you can't actually contribute.
What an incredible occasion. I can't wait for it. And you, Mzansi, cannot wait for this. It's a monumental reason to find powerful forces, to be a part of an experience, to heal and to impact in a way that you never thought possible. And you get to do it with these beautiful faces. See you there.
Oh man, loving all the love in the studio this morning. Absolutely so proud of what they're trying to achieve. Now, I know I've heard it said that you shouldn't broadcast your winnings. I won $50 in the lotto yesterday. Okay, I didn't pay for my tickets. Okay, so you too can dream and dream big. No, you really can. If you play Lotto, Lotto Plus 1 and Lotto Plus 2 today, there is an estimated 43 million rand in total estimated jackpots up for grabs this Wednesday. Well, that is massive. So don't miss out. You can play Lotto just straight off the bat for 38 million rand. Then you can play Lotto Plus 1 for the further 6 million rand, and then Lotto Plus 2 for 1 million rand. Just a nice little added bonus, and you can get your tickets so easily. So let's run through it. Go in-store with a smile, get your ticket there. You can go online, nationallottery.co.za. You can use their mobile app. You can use your own cell phone banking platform, or you can just go old school, dial *120 *7529 hash for USSD, and we'll keep all of those details up on our social pages so that you've got no excuses to go and check them out and then start dreaming and dreaming big. If you play Lotto, Lotto Plus 1 and Lotto Plus 2, as I said, there is an estimated 43 million rand in estimated jackpots today, and it hopefully will be yours. All the best of luck. Well, before that overwhelms you with the list, the bucket list you're going to start writing out, maybe you need to take 5 and meditate. We're going to get into exactly why that is so vitally important and how we can do it a lot more accessible than I think we know. And then, of course, we're going to stress ourselves up by delving into some celebrity news, what's been going on in the entertainment streets. Carissa will bring us the latest. We'll see you now.
Only you can make my day.
There are stories of creators, and we're inspired by them all. We invite you to write your story with us. Your story matters. ABSA.
It's my feel good breakfast show.
Yes, Mzansi, welcome back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and we're opening up right here on S3, not only to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, to incredible and impactful conversation. And we're absolutely excited to dive into something impactful right now with Take 5 Meditation. Yes, you heard correctly. It's an incredible campaign, and it's a transformative initiative aimed at enhancing mental wellness across South Africa. And this innovative campaign offers a simple yet powerful tool for stress relief, which I know we can all do with, and that's through guided meditation, available in 5 languages. So accessibility is coming through, and that's to a diverse range of participants. And I think we all could do with this. So we brought in the big guns for this one. Joining us today, we have Jana Kretsma, and she's the dedicated project director of Earthchild Project, and also has been an instrumental part in driving this initiative forward. And then we also have Blanche Lucas, one of their seasoned yoga facilitators who brings her expertise in mindfulness to the campaign. And I think with that being said, I'm listening. I'm here for this. Sign me up. I absolutely love this. Well done and welcome. How are we doing?
Thank you so much. Great. Thanks for having us.
As he read your beautiful intro, I was kind of thinking maybe we need to keep you around here all the time.
Can we please?
What
Yes.
you represent are the life hacks that we use every day to get through this abnormally high stress load of these little gateways that we're on air. Breathing, the right kind of movement, calming ourselves down, mindfulness, so vital, yet that's often the last thing we go to when we're stressed out. Hence, we have an opportunity here. So talk to me about this opportunity. Give us a bit of background, please, Jana.
Cool. Thank you. So Earthchild Project, we've been working in schools in Cape Town townships for almost 18 years, teaching children and teachers these tools every day. And back in 2020, stress levels were high. The principals said to us, we don't know how to deal with the trauma and anxiety the children are experiencing. So we got together and we made a series of guided meditations in English, Afrikaans and Xhosa back then, distributed it to all of our schools. And over the last years, we've been collecting data. And we've seen it had such a profound positive impact on the children and the teachers. So Take 5 is our way of now sharing these tools with all South Africans.
Propagate.
All ages, backgrounds, really making this kind of simple mental health tool available.
Yeah, can I just ask very quickly, because out of all of the hundreds, probably if not thousands of campaigns we've touched on, this kind of take of actually, it almost feels like an inversion. Let's use the trust we've built over 19 years to get the data that no one else can fight with, to build the relationships with the kids so that we can actually see that full-on impact. But the accessibility, no one has thought to do this in other languages. What has that been like, the response to opening that gateway?
It's been really powerful, and I think that's really the aim, not just languages. So Take 5 is in English, Afrikaans, Sotho, Xhosa and Zulu. And it's free, it's simple, it's short. We're not asking you to meditate for an hour every day. It's just 5 minutes. So it's really about making it accessible on all platforms for all people. So kids can do it with their parents, a whole school can do it. We've got a police station on board doing it every single day. So it's really about making it accessible.
I'm just seeing a cop right now with the person sitting with, just breathe. Just 5 minutes, just breathe. I love that.
I think this is absolutely incredible, and I love the fact that, Blanche, we're using something like yoga as well to facilitate this manner of healing, if you want to even call it that. Why do you think that it's going to be a benefit to offer this in these various languages? Because I think this makes it accessible and maybe relatable to so many more people that can now finally see the power of this incredible tool.
Yes, I think it's important to also realize that when it's being offered in these different languages, it makes it more personal and relatable. And when someone is able to do this in their mother tongue, it helps them to feel more comfortable, and it's a good way to get them to start introducing themselves to this practice, helping themselves to check in, how am I, and just be able to maintain their well-being just like that. Anytime, in any place, it's accessible.
Do you see that change occurring when you make that connection? Can you see that resonation actually happening?
Yes, we do all the time. Some people are so moved by tears, and we don't realize how busy our minds are. We're always stimulated by phones and by TV, by thinking about
life.
Exactly. Our minds are always full, and so sometimes stillness can feel difficult and uncomfortable.
Yes.
But it's important to have bite sizes of it, and that's why we offer this short 5-minute meditation, just to be able to reset, recharge, and then move on again.
I love that. Literally, please, can you stay for the rest of the show? At least I know we will be doing a little bit of a meditation, but what makes this work? Why is this so effective?
The meditation tool. Well, I think, you know, there's a quote that I've loved throughout this campaign that I came across that says, if we want to reach peace, we have to teach peace. And I think we all want peace in our communities,
What are you
but
doing?
where and how are we teaching people to create peace within ourselves? It has to start within ourselves. So I think it's about really coming back to basics, you know, the breath, calming down, connecting to our bodies. And then once we are more grounded and connected to ourselves, we're able to be more present and connect to others in a more meaningful way.
We've got an opportunity, obviously, with a huge audience now connected to us right now. So we're going to put it to you guys to join us, if you will. Take us through a bit of a guided meditation. I know it's done in TV time, but I think we can still use the 5 minutes with great effect. Would you mind guiding us through?
Sure. So before I start, I just wanted to say, if people join the Take 5 campaign, it's not going to be my voice. We've got the beautiful, soothing voice of Zolani Maholo doing the English meditation. So if people sign up, that's who will be guiding
I know
them
it
through
too
the
well, though. I
meditation.
might laugh a little bit as she says, no, that's like an angel. That is beautiful.
So her voice is so beautiful. So just to let you know that that's who's doing the English Take 5 meditation. But just to give people a little taster, we
That
can
would
do
be
a
great.
2-minute taster now. If people
bring
are
it on.
home, at work, you can just
Can we ask
sit
the people
comfortably.
at home to maybe join in on this right now?
100%, 100%.
Zanzi,
Can
let's
put
do
their
this.
devices down, their phones
Yes,
down,
okay.
but sit comfortably. Haven't done this on live TV
I
before,
love it. Everyone put your devices away.
except for the camera guy.
Yeah, exactly.
So just sitting comfortably, relaxing your hands. If you feel comfortable too, you can close your eyes or just focus on a still point in front of you. We're going to start with 3 deep breaths. So taking a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth and in through your nose and out and in and out. We're going to gently scan the body, starting at the top of your head, relaxing your forehead, your eyes, your jaw, your cheeks, relaxing your neck and your shoulders, letting your shoulders drop, relaxing your arms, your hands, your fingers, your chest and belly. Notice how they gently rise and fall as you breathe in and out. Relaxing your back, your hips, your legs, your feet and toes, and just let your whole body be soft and relaxed. And we're just going to take a moment to be still. With every breath in and out, letting your body become more calm, becoming more relaxed and peaceful. If any thoughts come into your mind, just notice them and let them pass. Come back to your breath. And take a deep breath in and exhale. And coming to a close, you can gently wiggle your fingers and toes. Become aware of the sounds around you, the surface beneath you. And take a deep, full breath in. And exhale. And slowly and gradually, in your own time, when you're ready, you can open your eyes.
Oh, wow. Hey, well, I think we're just going to stay here for the next 2.5 hours.
Thanks all.
Thank
It's
you.
like changing gear.
It really
Slowing
is, or
down.
turning off the engine. I absolutely love that. The meditation is available for access on take5.world. 5 different languages for now, and some exquisite voices reading them as well. And if you want to continue experiencing these sorts of benefits daily, the benefits of mindfulness, which is kind of like the ultimate life hack, sign up at take5.world and start integrating this simple practice into your routine. I think you can hear my rhythm has completely adjusted.
I left the show. I don't know where I am, but I love it here, and I'm just going to chill and enjoy it. Thank you.
Guys, are amazing. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Sure.
Thank you.
Whew, wow, that was absolutely incredible. Saskia and I also were just talking about the power of meditation. You meditate?
I do,
Yeah.
and it is a go-to safe place when you, like you were saying, you need to be grounded. It really,
It's helpful. And
is a
just
life
taking
hack.
that 5 minutes out of your day, start of your day, middle of your day will really just make the biggest difference. And it should be part of your self-care routine. And another woman that we're going to touch base with when it comes to what she does to take care of herself is Simple Plaatjies. I can't wait to hear what she has to offer. She recently has just done such incredible work, also opening up an art exhibition. So some really good things. And she definitely deserves those 5 minutes to take for herself. Not only that, we're going to get into some entertainment news. Do you like to Skinner on top of that?
I like all the goss.
Yeah, also a form of self-care, you know what I mean? So we definitely need to get into that. Saskia's going to join us on the couch, and we're going to have a great time. You take 5, and we'll be back after this.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It is, of course, Expresso on S3. We hope that you took 5 to take a minute to breathe, gather yourself a little bit, and now we're going to spill some tea. It is time for your entertainment news as we catch up with our favorite celebrities, both online and in real life, and then also beyond the other end, which we'll get into first. And Saskia Falcon still joins us on the couch. You did say you like a little bit of goss.
I do like a little bit of tea.
A little bit of tea.
Yes.
Why not? A bit of Skinner? Well, the first story is definitely one that we mentioned in the first news story for today, and it's all around James Earl Jones, RIP to an absolute legend. One of the most celebrated actors and performers of our time, I would definitely say. Now, he recently passed away at 93. He'd been struggling with diabetes for a little while, and I think it just was, you know, his moment to say goodbye to us. And, you know, he really did contribute so much in the 93 years that he was around. And I don't know if you guys know this, but he actually had a stutter when he was a kid. And it's so crazy to think that he made an entire career. Yes, he was an actor, but off his voice alone. In fact, his voice won him a Grammy. Like, I don't know if I've heard this, off an audiobook. So I'm really super proud to even be in a lifetime that we get to celebrate a pioneer like James Earl Jones. And he's contributed so much in the form of The Lion King. Way back in 95, in 2019, he came again and he did his thing as Mufasa. And then, of course, as Darth Vader. Come on. Iconic. We actually need Graham to do the Darth Vader voice now that his voice is broken a little bit today.
He came on the theme.
He also does the CNN voice. This is CNN.
Are you serious?
Ooh, Saskia, that was really good.
I just think it's incredible that man's taken his weakness and turned it into his biggest strength.
Absolutely.
What an incredible story to look at when you think about this man's career. He didn't just do that, but the strength that he embodied within his voice, it had this wisdom, it had this gravitas.
Wow.
It made you believe truly that the words were real, that slipped off his tongue. So kudos to turning that into a strength, and I had no idea. That's incredible.
And then creating such a long career out of it. Huh?
Yeah. What?
Longevity in this industry is
Unheard of.
mostly unheard of. So congrats to him. He actually credited one of his teachers when he was younger to his confidence in himself. He said that his teacher really encouraged him to get into poetry. And he got up there, he read his poetry. It was like an ode to a grapefruit or something like that. And when he stepped up and he owned the space, he was like, oh, I can actually do this. So shout out to teachers also, right? Teachers
Always.
everywhere.
Unsung heroes.
Yes, exactly. Well, moving on to a legend, to somebody that maybe you have not heard about. His name is Nicardo Avocado. I just call him Nick Avocado. A very interesting character. Now, it's one of my guilty pleasures, guys. I love watching mukbangs online, which are basically eating videos. So it's just people sitting surrounded by food, just
And ASMR
eating.
noises and all this craziness. Oh, gosh.
So he is one of them that took it to the other end. He really took it to the extreme. Now, this guy in particular, you have to know that he started out as a vegan, super small guy with his bird. The two of them really made some cute videos. He saw the sort of fame that he could get from eating videos, and he took it to the next level, just overeating. Like, the gluttony is very apparent. Over 300 pounds he
One of the
got.
cardinal sins.
Absolutely.
Right in our front of our eyes.
Exactly.
Wow.
And then for the past 2 years, he's really been gaining a lot of popularity on TikTok as well as Instagram. People were like, no, this is gross. Don't do this. I'm not happy about this. Turns out for the past 2 years, he's been undergoing a weight loss surgery.
Oh, yay.
Well, not surgery. Let me not say surgery, but weight loss experiment, right? A social experiment. So let's have a look at this.
2 steps ahead. I am always 2 steps ahead. This has been the greatest social experiment for my entire life.
Wait, hang on a second. Is that the same guy we're looking at?
So what happened?
Guy. So
He had a
I
brother.
said surgery, didn't mean to say surgery. I don't want to put anything out there, but he has undergone a weight loss moment for the past 2 years. He lost 100 kilograms. It's the same person
What?
that's been tricking us for the past 2 years, thinking that he's still at the size that he was, but that's what he looks like right now.
Nobody saw this on any of his. So what he did, like stockpile content, and
Must
then
have,
That's what he said.
so he's like a Houdini. He was like trying
It
to do
looks
an
like-
illusion.
Man's a wool puller. He pulled the wool of our eyes. What?
And he
incredible.
said in this time of social media, that's exactly what he wanted to do. He was playing people because he actually had the upper hand. Hey, man, to each their own, but I definitely was dumbfounded
Sneaky badger.
entirely. Sneaky.
I'm glad he lost the weight though.
Same.
That was not healthy.
No.
Not at all.
I would love to know the story of how, but I think that'll come in time. So I'm looking forward to that
Exactly.
for sure.
It's going to be an unpacking.
Yeah.
Well, another person that spent the last couple of years really putting together something incredible is Lupita. I absolutely love her, Lupita Nyong'o. She recently announced that she's been working on a podcast for the past 5 years. It's called Mind Your Own, and it's really the telling telling of African stories told by Africans.
Beautiful.
And that's the space we need, really a platform to tell our own stories. Because
Yeah.
for the longest time, it's been dictated to us the sort of direction that we need to look like, we need to be like. And now she said, no, it's our time. It is time for Africa to absolutely shine. It launches in September, and I'm so here for it.
I think we all are South Africans, and Saskia, I'm sure you'll realize this, growing up, we didn't have like rules and a pathway to this is how we achieve the success. We had to figure this out as we go, and I think these stories are so important now because we can resonate with it, we can
100%.
lend into it, and I think it inspires us too, right?
And also, I think it's great that we're telling our own stories because
Yes.
other people have told our stories before in the past and made lots of money off of it and, you know, capitalized. If you look at culturally, the impact that our stories have had on global culture. So it's great. I do think that the path is still unclear, though. I mean, if you think about somebody like her, who spent 5 years working on this project before launching it, just shows you that nothing's easy. Everything's a path not walked. And so you really can create your own destiny. There isn't like a set path. I mean, who would have thought that somebody like her would even want to do a podcast?
What a time to be in 2024. I'm so here for it, and congratulations to Lupita. It's going to be available on all streaming platforms, which I'm also so keen on, and it's called Mind Your Own, which we'll do. Okay, Lupita, we'll mind our own business too, and we'll definitely delve into that as soon as we possibly can. Well, that's where we wrap up our entertainment news. Thank you for joining me on the couch.
That was
Saskia.
good. That was
Bring
great.
some tea. We'll catch you again next time.
I absolutely love that. To echo Saskia's words, I once heard a quote, and I'm sure it's been butchered a million times, but if you can't see the future you're looking for, if you can't see that path, just go and create it yourself. Absolutely love that vibe. So let's keep building the self-worth and confidence, and feeling confident in your skin is really about embracing the care it deserves and owning your natural beauty. You got to come to terms with yourself. And we recently caught up with a wonderful content creator, just a great human being. She's an artist, TV personality, Sinclair Plykes, who took us on her skincare journey, introducing us to some incredible secrets for a radiant and very healthy glow. I think we want to take a look.
Hi, my name is Sinclair Plykes. Welcome to my home with the Vino, where I'll be sharing my skincare routine that keeps me confident in my skin, and a sneak peek into my rest day. Come with me.
I joined Instagram around 2013, pretty late in the game. I think there was quite a buzz around content creation, which I had no idea about. That just opened up so many doors for me. I shared my artwork as well on social media, which led to me opening up my own gallery, which incorporates wellness, mindfulness, yoga, art therapy. It's pretty much my lifestyle. Self-care is like the foundation of maintaining your confidence. So it's very important for me to make sure that I'm working out regularly, moving my body. I eat well just to make sure that I'm constantly fueling my body with the right nutrients so that I can meet each day with the right energy. When it comes to days when I'm not feeling confident in my skin, my go-to is always meditation and journaling. Mindfulness really helps me ground myself, just think positive thoughts and just love on myself a bit more. 3 words that describe my skincare routine: minimalist, hydration, and glow. I'm about to take you through my ultimate skincare routine. This has been working for me for the past 6 months, especially during this winter where my skin is usually pretty dry. So the most important thing that I've been able to get out of these products are hydration. The very first thing is to obviously wash my body. What I really like about the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Body Wash is that it's soap-free. I really love the scent. It has this natural oat kind of scent that I enjoy. It's very grounding and earthy. The Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Body Lotion leaves my skin feeling moisturized, hydrated, without it feeling sticky or oily. I mean, look at that glow. Purr. What I also love about Aveeno is that it caters to different skin types. Works for sensitive skin, eczema-prone skin, which is perfect for the family because then we can all use the same product. A product by Aveeno that I will go nowhere without is this moisturizing hand cream. What I like about the moisturizing hand cream by Aveeno is that it's cute and small, so it fits in all my bags. It keeps my hands soft and supple. I mean, imagine shaking someone's hands and your hands are dry, okay? We don't want that. Thank you for spending the day with me and seeing Aveeno's commitment to wellness and skincare. You too can make them a part of your journey to confident, radiant skin. Bye!
She is lovely, and I love it when the radiance on the inside is
Shines
matched by the radiance on the outside. But thank you so much for taking us into your space. I know it's kind of her job, but she does it beautifully. So thank you for radiating that kind of confidence.
Absolutely. And I know Simple from high school.
Oh,
Shout out to you,
wow.
girl. She has been doing so incredible from Joburg streets to Cape Town. And congratulations.
What's in the
on
water
her
in your
launch.
high school? I got to ask.
I'm telling you,
man.
everybody's just doing the most. Also, Meg, did I
job.
tell you? Meg that joins us, Meg Pedro. We went to high school together. So
Get out.
incredible, incredible times to be a woman from Weinberg Girls. Shameless plug, just putting it out there. But yes, well, congratulations to you, Simple, for your gorgeous skin and also for the launch of your art gallery. That's fantastic.
Very dry, tight, sensitive skin. Relieve itchy skin in just 60 seconds with Aveeno's Skin Relief Moisturizing Lotion. Aveeno.
And of course, Mzansi, we've still got so much to look forward to in your Feel Good Breakfast show. And not just this incredible look that I'm wearing. I had to do that though. But we've got this man over here behind me. And as always, we get excited in the kitchen because Chef Clem's got some special heritage-associated foods that you're going to love. We're talking about some South African favorites and some of Siba's favorites too. And that definitely has piqued your interest. And something that's going to do that even more are the gents from Black Ties. We've got Chad, we've got Lloyd, we've got Kino. They make up three parts of this incredible occasion that we get to celebrate with the Black Ties. So you, Mzansi, don't need to go anywhere. It's just going to get better and better right after this.
It's my feel good breakfast show.
Welcome back to what has been a beautifully balanced, well-measured, I think, quite a meditative start to the day. So I think, yes, we need to balance that out with a beautiful performance.
Absolutely. My favorite men are in the building.
Thanks.
And they're going to take to the stage. Right now, it's the Black Ties, baby, and they're singing a wonderful song today.
Yes, they are. This is Stand By Me, and you've never heard it done this good before. Enjoy, Mzansi.
Hey guys, Chad Simon here.
I'm Lloyd Jansen.
And together we are the Black Ties. The song we're doing for you right now is called Stand By Me. We thought it would be appropriate for the function going down on the 20th. It is a beautiful occasion where we get to stand by each other and stand by the kids that need us. Let's go.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me.
So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, won't you stand now? Stand by me, stand by me.
If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, all those mountains should crumble to the sea. I won't cry, I won't cry, I won't cry, I won't cry. No, I won't shed no tears. Just as long as you stand by me.
So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, won't you stand now? Stand by me, stand by me.
So wherever you are right now, I want you to just sway along to the music. That's how we're gonna start your day, feeling good. Come on, world champions. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see.
So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, won't you stand now? Stand by me, stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me.
the black ties.
Beautiful stuff, yes. And please stand by us on your Feel Good Breakfast Show for the next 2 hours because the black ties are going to be back with more performances. Congratulations, gents. That was absolutely stunning. And you should take a bow. Yes, you should. You should take a bow. Even on those chairs. It's just gone 7 o'clock. Let's check in with your final news for today. Now we get kick-started with your national news. Some good news, in fact, with the introduction of the South African Sign Language to hearing learners from grade 5 is a key step toward fostering inclusivity and making sign language an integral part of society. Gauteng's Education Department, which has hosted a sign language and music enhancement mini-festival in Pretoria, emphasizes the program's role in building a more inclusive community. Running for 5 years, the program offers basic sign language courses to hearing learners, promoting mutual understanding between hearing and deaf communities. September is recognized as Deaf Awareness Month. Sticking to news in South Africa, Parliament's Portfolio Committee on Education is concerned about how budget cuts will affect education quality as provinces adjust to reduced allocations. Now, the Western Cape Education Department has already announced the loss of 2,400 jobs. Committee Chair Joy Maimela expressed concern over these reductions in provincial departments, stating that while the national goal is to expand the curriculum, cutting teaching posts is not viable. Several teaching unions are threatening industrial action in response to the proposed job cuts, further escalating tensions in the sector. Now, looking further afield at your international news, Namibia's state-owned utility Nampower announced on Monday a contract with 2 Chinese firms to build the country's largest solar power plant. Now, the plant will add 100 megawatts to Namibia's current installed capacity of about 500 megawatts, helping to stabilize future electricity tariffs, support economic growth, and promote environmental sustainability. Now, the 1.4 billion Namibian dollar project will be 80% funded by the German development bank KfW, with Nampower covering the remainder. Completion is expected in 18 months, with commercial operations starting in the second quarter of 2026. Ukraine launched its largest drone attack on the Moscow region yesterday, killing at least 1 woman and damaging dozens of homes, as well as causing around 50 flight diversions from Moscow airports. Russia reported destroying at least 20 Ukrainian drones over the region, which has over 21 million residents. Now, the attack led to the closure of 3 of Moscow's 4 airports for 6 hours. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov called the assault a stark reminder of Ukraine's political leadership, which he characterized as hostile to Russia. Now, to close off your news today, we pay tribute to one of the greatest, and so does George Lucas, who led heartfelt tributes to legendary actor James Earl Jones following his passing at 93. Describing Jones as a most unique voice both in art and spirit, Lucas emphasized how for nearly half a century, Jones embodied Darth Vader with a warmth that extended beyond the screen. Now, Jones, cherished by millions for voicing Mufasa in The Lion King, also graced films like Field of Dreams and Coming to America. Lucas's films, Kathleen Kennedy praised his menacing baritone as an unforgettable cinematic force. Co-stars like Matthew Broderick and Kevin Costner honored Jones's kindness, his wisdom, as well as commanding presence. From the gentle wisdom of Mufasa to the menacing threat of Darth Vader, James Earl Jones gave voice to some of the greatest characters in cinematic history. And he'll be known for years to come, for sure. Well, that's where we leave your news for today. Let's have a final look at what's happening in your sports. Here's G-Man.
Thank you so much, Carissa. Let's start with some footy news. Yeah, you can probably hear I was screaming at the TV. Talenta Mbata, he had his moment. He scored a literally last-minute winner as Bafana defeated South Sudan 3-2 in their 2025 AFCON qualifier. So the Bright Stars, they seem set for that 2-2 draw, but substitute Mbata secured Bafana's first victory, moving them level on 4 points now with Uganda at the top of Group K. Great news. Not so much now as we move to rugby. Springbok prop Stephen Kitsoff has suffered a neck injury that could sideline him from the start of the Stormers United Rugby Championship and possibly the Springboks end-of-year tour. So Kitsoff, who of course led the Stormers to a very successful 2022 URC title, he sustained ligament damage during a training camp. The 6-week recovery might leave him just in time for consideration for the Springboks November tour. So we'll certainly watch that space. Now let's stay with rugby news. And Springbok coach Rassie Erasmus has now recalled Johan Grobbelaar to the mix. That's for their clash up against Argentina on the 21st of September in their rugby championship campaign. So 7 key players, including Bongi and Mbonambi and Cheslin Colby, certainly earned the right to be rested now to manage that squad. And the Springboks, of course, leading the standings with 18 points, need just 3 more from their final 2 matches to secure their first title since 2019. Looks like the writing's on the wall, but let's not speak too soon. Now we turn to Formula One for a massive, massive shift in gears. Let's say Adrian Newey, Formula One's star designer, will join Aston Martin as managing technical partner and shareholder on the 1st of March 2025, of course leaving Red Bull for new challenges. So his designs have secured 25 championships for Williams, McLaren and Red Bull collectively. Reports suggest that Newey will earn around 20 million annually. Not bad. And the 2025 season starting on the 16th of March will be the last before Formula One's engine and rules overhaul in the following year, 2026. So this may well be a swan song for the incredible designer. So again, we'll watch that space. So that's where we leave our sport for now.
All right, Mzansi, we're diving into the world of traffic right now because cometh the hour. A lot of you heading on the road. So let's see how we can assist you. We're going to move to Ferndale in Gauteng firstly, and there's been an accident on the N1 northbound at Beyers Nordier Drive. Now, the left shoulder is blocked, as you can see from the visuals. So if you are passing through, please do approach the area with caution. We stick to Gauteng and move over to Modderfontein. Now, there's been an accident on the N3 northbound off the London Road. And again, as you can see from the visuals that we have highlighted, the right lane is obstructed. So again, please slow down when approaching this area. Gauteng seems to have a lot of action now, and in Sandton now, there is a stationary vehicle on the N1 southbound, and this after the Proefplaas interchange. It actually seems to be a truck, so again, you can see from the visuals there are 2 blocked lanes, and you're going to have to please drive carefully and possibly plan accordingly. And yeah, sticking to the headlines right now, moving away from Gauteng, we head to Cape Town in Goodwood. There's congestion on the N7 south onto the N1 inbound ramp. So again, as you can see from the visuals, please allow for more travel time. And for everybody heading out on the roads this morning, don't forget to buckle up, stay safe and plan accordingly. From the road to the sky, let's see what's happening in the world of weather. And reporting from the world of weather right now, the South African Weather Service has issued a yellow level 1 warning for damaging winds expected to cause navigation difficulties at sea. Now, in the morning, these winds will affect the area between Table Bay and Cape Agulhas, and the warning will extend from Cape Agulhas to Plettenberg Bay late in the afternoon. Now, additionally, extremely high fire danger conditions are anticipated in parts of the Free State, northeastern Northern Cape, and the western and central northwest. Now, residents are advised to exercise caution and stay updated on weather alerts all throughout the day. And now cometh the hour. Yes, we get to celebrate our sunrise view of the hour. Now, this is an incredible one, our 7 a.m. edition. It was sent through from Caitlin, all the way in Cape Town. And what a stunning morning, filled with beautiful orange hues. I love the foreground there, just showing the framed out position with the trees, creating that perfect line of sight as you just look into the promise of the day as the sun rises. That's what it's about, Mzansi. Keep it coming. We absolutely love seeing how you start your day. And don't forget the numbers 06340888860. Share a picture with us, or hey, maybe even have a video. Step it up. We'll see you in the next hour. For now, though, let's see what temperatures we can expect when it comes to the day and your side of town.
right. I was thinking of something cheeky and funny to say, and then I just thought about winning millions and millions and millions of rands. Come on. You have the opportunity to make your move when you play Lotto, Lotto Plus 1, and Lotto Plus 2. Why? Because there is 43 million rand in total estimated jackpots up for grabs today.
Crazy
Wow.
business over here, but it's true business too, so don't miss out on that. Play Lotto for an estimated 36 million. You have Lotto Plus 1 for 6 million, and then Lotto Plus 2 for 1 million rand today. Now, there's so many ways that you can get your tickets. You can head in-store on the National Lottery website. That's nationallottery.co.za. On the mobile app, there's cell phone banking, or you just go old school by dialing *120 *7529# for all that USSD to come on through.
And we'll keep all of those details up on our social media pages. If you won like $50 like me playing Powerball yesterday, I want to see the proof, man. I want to see there will be signs. Maybe buy yourself a coffee. But we want to make sure that you're in the running for the big one today. You can play Lotto, Lotto Plus 1, Lotto Plus 2 for that 43 million rand in total estimated jackpots today. Good luck.
What we won't be in luck with is when you head to the kitchen right now, because as you can see, Chef Clem has prepared the absolute most. There's lots of colors, lots of dishes, and that means incredible ingredients. We're talking about Siba's heritage-inspired dishes, and we're starting off with the oxtail and some dumpling vibes. I know that oxtail can be intimidating, and if you are wondering how to perfect it, then you've come to the right place. Don't go anywhere, Mzansi. We'll see you straight after this.
Win with the Tastemaster Junior and Clover. Watch this week's show and create the ultimate burger from scratch using your favorite Clover products. Upload it to socials by replying to the competition post using hashtag the Tastemaster Junior and hashtag Clover Made with Love. You could win a KitchenAid Classic Stand Mixer plus a Clover hamper. Don't miss the Tastemaster Junior, Tuesday evenings at 7, repeat Wednesdays at 1 and Sundays at 4 p.m. Only on SABC2. Clover Made with Love.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Hey, Mzansi, what's happening? Welcome back. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and officially this is the Culinary Hotline Bling! Ding, ding, ding! Yeah! does. And of course, the one and only Chef Clem is back in the building, back in the kitchen for another heritage feast. I cannot wait for this one because it's time that we are doing something very inspirational when it comes to our heritage. Now, Chef Siba Mtongana's famous recipes are coming at you, Mzansi, and we're going to be starting off with the traditional oxtail stew served with dumplings, and then it's going to be followed by Siba's secret chakalaka, and we're going to wrap it up with a culinary hotline, and that's Siba's favorite trifle. So the lineup is big, Chef Clem. We got to do the things here, man, and I believe that this oxtail is like no other. There's a reason that this is more special than any other oxtail that you can make, but I want to know why.
Because you put Siba in the name of it.
Oh, is that it? That's it? Say no more.
Siba, she's absolutely amazing. What I love about her restaurant is it's become a beacon for like international celebrities. When they come to South Africa, they always stop off at the restaurant first, which I absolutely love because they get
It's
a
a
taste.
must, yeah.
It's a must. What, Anthony Anderson, yeah,
does he read-
yeah,
Oh,
I'm not
wow,
mistaken.
okay.
He was like, and I love that because you come to the country and you get a taste of South Africa and you get like an expectation of what you're going to experience.
Perfect transition into our world.
Perfect transition,
Yeah, I like
absolutely.
that.
So I gave her a call. I was like, listen, do you mind if we do your recipes? Because Heritage Day is coming up. And
Yeah.
she was like, go crazy.
You can
okay,
have it.
So we're doing
Nice.
oxtail.
So
which
thank
I
you, Siba, for
absolute-
sharing this here, by the way, and
Yes.
thank you for showing us how we put it together.
It's a pleasure. Should I do the awkward thing and say the question that was asked by someone on our team? Someone on our team. I won't mention the person's name. But the question was, on what part of the cow does the oxtail come from?
Yeah. Does anybody know? Any
it's-
guesses?
I don't know. If you do know the answer, or if you
Let
want to
us
let us, or if you want to let us know what you assume, like what you say is heritage to you, let us know on our WhatsApp number, which Raul's going to tell you right now.
Yeah, it's 063-408-8863. Don't forget it. It should be on your top of the list. It should be contact. You should be saving it because we've got so many reasons for you to keep using that number every single day, actually.
Every day.
Yeah.
Every
right now,
day.
Culinary Conundrum, that's what you're using it for. You got any questions? You got any tips for us? Then come through. Use that number, and we are here to serve.
There we
so
go.
let's serve up some oxtail, baby. How are we doing this?
Okay, first things first, flour.
Yeah.
We're going to add a bit of salt to it.
Do we need 8 hours again for this one? Because that's how long my last oxtail took in
Look,
the
it
pot.
depends. How did you cook it? In a poikie pot?
Yeah,
You know what?
man.
Poikie pots, they different stories. Some people want to keep it there for the years. But essentially, 4 hours is what you're looking at.
Oh, that's not bad at all. That's awesome. Okay, let's do this.
Flour. Into the flour, we're going to go with a little bit of chili pepper. We added some salt to it already, some paprika. We're going to add some turmeric. Siba loves the spices.
Yeah, but we all
So do I.
The thing
So
is,
do-
I think
yeah.
we get intimidated about it because we don't think that the spices we're going to put in, it's going to have that effect. So when we know what spices to use, I think it really makes a massive difference in getting that recipe to come alive.
Absolutely. So a little bit of ground ginger, garam masala goes in. There's some more curry powder goes in. A lot of flavor. The reason we're doing this is because we're going to dust our oxtail, give it a little bit of a coating.
Ooh, I've never
and then
heard
we're
of
going
that.
to fry it. What's going to happen is that's going to thicken the sauce later.
You're frying it? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
I'm paying attention. I've never heard of this version being done before. Normally, it's either just kind of done as is, and then the sort of flavors get added afterwards. So this is a new touch on oxtail.
Yeah.
Well, maybe for me at least. I don't know about you.
When you sear off meat like this, anytime
Yeah.
you sear off meat, you're developing extra flavor. So you're going
Okay.
to lend that extra meaty flavor that's in the oxtail into the stew. When you brown it off, you get that crust on the outside. That's why we always brown off the meat. So we're doing two
Okay.
things now. We're browning off the oxtail to get that extra flavor. Plus, we're browning it off with the flour on because we want to thicken it later.
So is it not the case of, let's say, and I could be completely naive here in my thinking, but I thought when we brown things like, let's say, a steak, we
brown things, what?
we know we love brown things. Chef
Okay,
Clem.
okay.
So with that being said, if we're browning the steak or kind of searing it on the edges, does that also encapsulate the moisture within it? Does that encapsulate any of the flavor? Or does it do the opposite and like kind of create a barrier so that flavor can't penetrate through?
Right, so a lot of questions there.
Yeah, man, this is the
Let's start right at the top.
Yeah.
So we were always taught in chef school that by browning off your meat, you're sealing in the moisture.
Yeah.
Okay. Then shortly after that, it was debunked. That's not why we actually seal off meat, because it doesn't lock in the moisture.
Like a shield gets
there
created
we go.
or anything.
No.
Okay, yeah,
So
yeah.
the purpose of browning off the meat is purely for the flavor that it adds to whatever dish you're cooking it with. So that was the first one. You asked about the flavor,
Yes.
and then you asked about
Well, I was kind of essentially...
moisture.
Yeah,
keeping the moisture
you
in.
answered both of it, I think,
Yeah.
because I was asking if it was just for a moisture thing, or was it to allow maybe flavour to be kept inside or allow it to get transported easier? But that makes absolute sense. Okay.
And you do get a lot of flavour when you do brown your meat first, like a serious amount of flavour.
Okay.
Often when I use oxtail, I don't use a stock because there's so much flavour that comes out of the bones.
Yeah, and some good fat and marrow and all the stuff in there.
All
yeah.
the good stuff, all the good stuff. So like, it's not, like I said, it's not always I use stock, but we are going to use it today. It's going to be added flavour.
Oh, because we are making the best oxtail ever. So
we
yeah.
are, absolutely. So this needs to brown, and the trick is, don't be shy when you brown your oxtail. Let it get quite dark. Let it get like dark.
Are you sure? It's not gonna get too tough?
Like, where's the representation? Why don't I look at my...
Look at the mystery in my beautiful dark eyes.
There we go. Actually, yes. Just to the point where you go, oh, is that maybe burnt? Like just below that.
Are you saying
not your
my eyes
eyes?
are burnt?
Not your eyes.
Bro,
the
the
oxtail. Your eyes. Okay, now, just look into the cameraman's PT's. There we go. Your eyes are fine.
Thank
okay,
you. Thank
so
you. I'm glad you could debunk that.
There we go. So literally to the point where it looks so dark brown. That's what
Okay,
you want.
okay.
Next thing, we're gonna do some steamed dumplings, and it's the simplest thing ever. I don't want to get your hands dirty because you got one done, but we got some flour. Okay. We got some baking powder that goes in.
Okay.
What I love, you see, it has a little bit of like the whole wheat flour with a bit of the bran in there.
Oh, okay, that's
Texture,
nice. I like
texture.
that. Yeah, texture change.
Sweetness,
Some sugar
sugar,
going in there, yeah. A
salt.
little bit of salt for balance.
We've got milk. And we've got melted butter. Boom, boom,
so
boom.
milk goes in there, melted butter, and then this is kind of just needing to be worked through,
and not
right?
even needed. Once it becomes a dough, you sort it.
Okay,
And that's the dough you end up with.
Oh, wow,
That's
thank
gonna be our
you.
steamed dumplings.
So, this is essentially what you want it to look like. Does this need to be put anywhere to sit in the fridge or anything? Nah.
Just leave it on the counter.
Okay.
I do, because the temperature's so cold in Cape Town right now. Who needs a fridge? Leave
Beautiful.
that. There we go. So
Right,
that'll
I'm
be
going to start
perfectly
making
fine.
some more dough here while you get to the rest of that. What's your next steps after the browning?
So we're going to use our imagination and pretend that the oxtail's nice and brown
Yeah.
before we go in with the rest of the ingredients. And this is what I love. You just put it in a pot and forget about it. It's onions, green peppers, okay?
Okay.
And then we're going in with garlic. My new thing is not chopping up garlic to the point where it's like super fine and minced.
Do you
I
not
keep it
want the
nice and-
garlic to like come out?
The garlic flavor will come out. But then what's quite nice, you get little nuggets of garlic when you do eat it. Garlic, I like the subtle background of garlic. When you chop it, it becomes more intense. Look, it's not going to be intense because you're cooking this for 4 hours. But garlic lately, also who wants to just chop garlic?
Yeah.
No, you're going to get the flavor. Just
Important things
smash
to
it.
do. I also love biting into like a garlic that's obviously been worked into the meal because it's not as garlicky.
No,
but
it's sweet.
It's sweet.
There
It
we
has
go.
that roastiness to it as well.
There we
We're
go.
adding some fine ingredients
Some
here. I love the
leeks.
colors. Okay.
So
Leeks.
I like a double allium vibe. Or actually, we've got triple because we've got garlic, onion, and leeks now.
Wait, hang on. I'm not with you. What is an allium?
Allium. Alliums are like the family of onions. So it's your leeks, spring onions, shallots, red onions. What do we get? Chives. They're all part of the alliums.
All right. So we're going to stop on alliums, I think, because we've got so much more to dive into when it comes to this recipe. We're not going to leave you hanging. We are going to finish this one up, Mzansi. We do have some more rounds of this, but we are currently finished off the browning of our oxtail. We're adding in some of the ingredients, and then we will be back to show you how to finish this magic off. This is the Culinary Conundrum. Come through with any questions you have, and we are here to serve. Oh, it's looking good, man.
It's not only looking good, it's not only looking good, it is smelling absolutely incredible here in studio today. I can't wait to get into some of that dombolo and oxtail. But for now, though, let's shift gears just a little bit. And in celebration of National Oral Hygiene Month, we're focusing on oral health care at every life stage. Now, this is proudly brought to you by Listerine. And I met with the wonderful dentist, Cole Gilbert, to discuss how adding mouthwash can actually enhance your oral health care routine. I think we should have a look at this. When it comes to guidance from experts, their advice is exactly what you want when taking care of your body at different stages of your life for yourself and your family. And that's exactly why we're getting advice straight from the source. We're at the dentist today and we're sitting down with Cole Gilbert, who is a dental hygienist. Not only that, he's a president-elect of the Oral Hygienists Association for South Africa. And we're going to talk about those different phases and start at day one. Cole, let's get straight into this. When it comes to oral hygiene at different phases of our lives, how exactly do we practice good oral hygiene at those different junctures?
So it's important to note that each life stage has different oral health needs. And if we speak about life stages within oral health care, we speak about infancy first, Then we have young childhood or toddler phase. We've got an adolescent phase, adult phase, and then lastly what we call the geriatric phase. And it's important to know that all of those phases have different needs.
In your opinion, what are some of the best practices that we can instill in our little ones when it comes to creating some really good habits, especially with that 3-step routine?
For little ones, we know and research tells us that they need routine. And scheduling routine in terms of brushing in the morning and brushing in the evening will set them on a good path for their oral health care for life. And what we did with our little one is that we had a brushing chart. So you would get a sticker in the morning if you brush, and you get a sticker in the evening if you brushed. And if you completed the week, there's a bit of a reward. Make it fun for the kids, and most importantly, practice what you preach. Our kids look up to us and they will do what we do. So if we're practicing good oral health, they will do as well.
The next phase of our lives, adolescence, it's a big, scary one. Puberty, of course, is impending, and that comes with a lot of changes. Plaque, bad breath might be something that they face. What are some solutions to this?
The reason why adolescents can maybe struggle with plaque and bad breath is because of these hormonal changes. We know that they are predisposed to gum disease as well. And things like orthodontics that they often get at this age can also add on to the plaque accumulation that they can have. And this stagnant plaque accumulation is what can lead to things like bad breath. And therefore it's important that we almost educate our adolescent patient to watch out for things like fizzy drinks, because that's also the age where they're doing or consuming more sports drinks, sugary things, and therefore diet also plays such an important role within this phase, because we know that they can be predisposed to things like cavities and plaque accumulation.
Cole, as an adult, life gets really demanding. We also find ourselves time poor and completely stressed. So I wonder how lifestyle impacts oral health, and also if it's even more important to include that 3-step routine.
Rightfully so. I mean, adulthood, different ball game. I think when we were younger, we all said we wanted to be adults very quick, but it does come with its own challenges, and similarly for oral health care. So when we look at adulthood and oral health and the link, some of our major lifestyle factors can contribute negatively to obtaining or upholding optimal oral health. So things like smoking, alcohol consumption, those things can also deteriorate bone, affect gums. We know stress is a big component of adulthood, but with that stress also has or comes negative effects on the oral cavity. So with stress, we generally see an increase in grinding and clenching, which can lead to enamel erosion or wearing down of the enamel. And then things like chronic medication that people are on now. We see that people are starting chronic medication younger and younger. And those chronic medications can affect our salivary flow, and our salivary flow is very important in maintaining optimal oral health.
Thank you so much, Cole. Well, you heard it from the expert himself. Make those changes today so that you can have a healthier tomorrow.
I think that's absolute perfect timing. We need great oral hygiene so that we can also enjoy some good meals, and maybe making sure your mouth is also in a great state for if you are going to a dinner, if you're entertaining your guests, you don't want to have anything in your teeth as well. So great reasons for that, and great reasons for you, Mzansi, to figure out how we finish off this oxtail that we've been putting together. It's looking incredible. How's everything going on the side?
It's good. We added some tomato paste, we added some stock, a little bit of water, and now it's just simmering.
Beautiful. So you can sit back, relax, and let the magic happen. And while that happens, we're going to chat to you, Mzansi. We've got a lot of voice notes and comments that have come through. I know Nikayla has come through with a voice note, and we're here to serve. What's up?
Good morning, Expresso. My question for the chef today is, I just want to find out, does oxtail taste like liver? Have a good day.
Ooh, hang on. Can I just infer as to why she might be asking a question like that? Has she tasted liver?
No.
Because obviously that's a comparison, and I don't know if she likes liver or not. I don't know. What do you think?
I think the confusion came about when people started associating oxtail with offal, which it's not. It's not at all.
Okay.
So offal usually refers to like your organ meat, which is your tripe, your kidneys, your livers, your heart, those type of things, the gizzards. Whereas this oxtail is not. It actually, so we asked the question earlier, where does it come from? It comes from the tail.
Yep.
So it's not organ meat, it's just a muscle around the tail that just works all day, so it's quite tough. It doesn't have that irony, mineral, gamey, not won't say gamey, but irony, mineral flavor that you have from liver.
Yeah.
Not at all. All you get is intense beef flavor.
Oh, Nikela, I don't know if that
There we go.
tickles your fancy, but it sounds absolutely delicious. If you haven't had oxtail, which by the sounds of it you have not, then you want to head over to our recipes. The inspiration is at expressoshow.com. Get this, just follow it, and you're going to be blown away by this flavor. For you, Mzansi, we will be back in the kitchen. We'll be diving into more of Siba's favorites, and hopefully you've got some questions that we can assist you on. Don't go anywhere. See you after this. Feel the spring in your step without worrying about allergies cramping your style.
That's right. This season, that's a thing of the past with Allergex Non-Drowsy and Expresso's spring competition.
Yeah, giving you a chance to win 2,000 Rand each week. Simply answer the weekly questions on Expresso's Facebook, X, and Instagram pages and include the hashtag Allergex Non-Drowsy in your answer. T's and C's apply.
Say that one FIP. September is Pharmacy Month.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back as we continue a love affair with our pharmacists. Why? Because we understand how important they are. So when we become literally the epicenter of the pharmacy world, if you will, it's a big moment, bro.
It absolutely is, and this is a prestigious occasion because Cape Town recently hosted the prestigious World Congress of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences, organized by the International Pharmaceutical Federation. How grandiose
there is a
that sound,
federation.
yeah?
It does feel a bit Star Warsy, but I'm there for that because they really are on the cutting edge of technology and also social change. So we are celebrating our pharmacists who play that vital role in healthcare. Proudly brought to you by our friends at Adcock Ingram OTC, officially the sponsors of Brave. So let's take a closer look at their incredible work and the impact that they are making every day.
It was very important for FIP that we have our global conference on the African continent, and in particular in South Africa. It is the first time that we have had a global conference in Sub-Saharan Africa, and it was important that our reach as a global organisation is very much achieved in Africa. What we hope to achieve is an awareness of pharmacy practice, pharmaceutical science and pharmacy education in South Africa. We hope to achieve greater collaboration between all of the pharmaceutical marketplaces across the world. When you have 3,300 pharmacists, educators and scientists together, it's a great opportunity to exchange experience, knowledge and to open new relationships.
The models that we have in pharmacy is completely different from many other parts of the world, and then there's some commonalities. So I think we can learn from each other, teach each other, and that's why it's important that we had this Congress come to South Africa.
Actually, pharmacy in our community it's developing, and it's coming up in number, and we are learning a lot here in South Africa, what others are doing, so that we can also take it over to our country.
Adcock Ingram is a market leader in South Africa, so certainly we have to be part of an international pharmaceutical congress and make it known who we are as Adcock Ingram, adding value to life and to South African patients.
I am a humanitarian pharmacist in the public health space, and one of the things that really excites me about FIP is that it's a convergence of different ideas. It's a convergence of different cultures, different personalities, and different interests.
Adcock Ingram, OTC Sponsors of Brave, encourages pharmacies and pharmacists. It adds inspiration and motivates pharmacists out there. I see the LinkedIn posts all the time, and I'm very proud to be associated with a company that's rolled out this type of initiative.
The South African Pharmaceutical Student Federation brought 29 student delegation, 2 students from each and every university of the 9 in South Africa, offering a Bachelor of Pharmacy degree. What we hope to achieve is that we want the students to learn more on international trends and also to see what other people are doing in other countries as far as pharmacy is concerned, and also so that they can go back to their respective universities and give back the experience and the knowledge. As SAPSEF, we would like to give a very big thank you to Adcock Ingram's OTC, Sponsors of Brave, for giving the opportunity to allow us to bring the largest, biggest student delegation to be at the FIP World Congress.
Thank you to Adcock Ingram, OTC, Sponsors of Brave.
And for me personally, it's been just excited to come from the United States and share my vision of how to use AI in healthcare. I wrote the first book on how to use ChatGPT in healthcare in 2022. And then since then, I've been going around the world just giving this mission, like how can we save healthcare? How can we reduce the cost of healthcare? How can we decrease burnout? And so I'm here to speak tomorrow on AI in healthcare.
FIP, as you know, is the largest pharmaceutical organization in the world, and every year it's a dream of every pharmacist to attend and also to get inspiration and to catch up with the latest scientific updates from the pharmaceutical world. And that's why we usually will participate in FIP.
But in Argentina, the pharmacist is everything. People go to the pharmacy if they have some issue with their couples, if they have some issues with their friends, with their family, because they find a pharmacist as a really trust professional, so they can speak with us. And that is really nice for me, because I like to help them and I like to be there for them, so it's really nice.
I think for me it's a huge milestone to cross, because this is my 13 years of being a pharmacist. So I spent a lot of time prepare for this, and I didn't come here all alone by myself. I have a wonderful team back in Taiwan, so I think I can't be here without them. So it's actually many meaningful things to me.
September is Pharmacy Month, and we request that you support all the pharmacists as what the work they do, and also support the theme which says let's talk about vaccines. So we want you to know the role of pharmacists. If people need access to vaccines, they can come to the pharmacist, because we can offer those services as well.
You know, the pharmacy, it's a very dynamic science. Each month we have a brand new, we have new medicines, we have new science. So it's a great opportunity to share our experience together under FIP umbrella, and we can say that one FIP.
September is Pharmacy Month, in proud association with Adcock Ingram OTC, Sponsors of Brave, inspiring communities one pharmacy at a time.
Absolutely amazing, and I think we now understand how important their role is in terms of staying updated. They get the absolute latest from their network of pharmacists from across the globe, not just when it comes to medication and why we need to plug into that, but I think in the social development space, the role that they play within communities, that's evolved so much. So, so glad that we're the middle of the epicenter, literally, of the world.
Get to drive it forward and obviously celebrate those heroes, and I can't thank you enough for doing your part, using your skills for something so incredible. Now we're going to bring the skill set to a different space right now. Maybe we can use our hands, because we're going to talk about how to perfect the massage, and that's for your newborn baby. Something very interesting. Carlitos, how you doing there, bro?
Cuteness overload.
It's your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, here on S3, and teaching parents how to give their baby a massage can be a wonderful opportunity to strengthen the bond between parent and child, while also promoting relaxation and physical development. And once again, we have health and lifestyle programs trainer Silizibe Tyuku who is here courtesy of Johnson's Baby to just assist us in showing us how to massage our babies. Let's talk about the first steps.
So you need to make sure that you have a warm room, make sure that baby is on a flat surface, and that you have your oil and a bowl ready for you to start massage. Make sure that you ask permission. You're going to ask baby for permission to start massage.
I love that as a sentiment, but now that we've got the entire environment ready, let's talk about the first steps. Where's a good place to start?
So we start at the bottom. So Carl, if you could please just grab our Johnson's baby oil and just add a few drops for me in the
Ready?
bowl. Yes.
Okay, great stuff. Also, I'm aware, no, the reason why I open it in that way is that it's got the child-proof lock on the top there, which is also very useful. If you have a newborn in the house or a baby and you've also got some toddlers, that's a very, very good step there, which I love. Okay, great. So we're going to add a bit of that there.
Just a drop. That's enough.
Is that enough?
Yes, that's
Fantastic.
enough. A little goes a long way with Johnson's Baby. So you're going to dip your hand in the oil, and then you are going to almost warm up your hands. Once my hands are nice and soft and oil like buttery,
yes,
and then I'm going to do the legs. So you're going to take the leg and make Tandy always, hey Tandy, now we're going to be doing the legs. So she can know that, okay, we're doing the legs now. You start from the bottom all the way to the top. And then you're just going to do some strokes, and you're going to rub 3 times all the way to the top of the legs, from the bum to the top.
And I'm noticing that your hand movement's quite specific. They're using your palms to rub as well. And is that quite key, the way on your hand you are using to ensure that the massage is effective?
It is key. So because we're using our legs, we're going to use the whole hand to rub side to side, going with the baby. And then what you do on one side, you do on the other. You can do the same also for the arms. So it's not just the legs, you can do the arms also when you're massaging baby.
And then where do you move from there?
Yes, so we're going to move upwards. We start from the bottom and we're going to go up. First, we're going to do the water wheel using the back of your hand. Yes. Ensure that when you're doing the water wheel, that each time you're going downwards, and as you're going down, you're putting pressure, light pressure, and your hand mustn't leave. As soon as you put in the next hand, it goes up, must always be pressure on the baby from the belly button downwards. And then you do this 3 times. The next technique I'm going to teach you, as you said, is the I love you. This is very good for colic, and it's also good for gas also. So you're going to start 3 times, going up, and you're going to push down, just light pressure down 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to do the same with an L. The L is from the left side to the right, going down. You do this 3 times also. And you can also do a little bit of rubbing. You might feel like baby may be gassy or might have a little bit of colic. This is why you must keep the nappy on. You could get a surprise. And then lastly, you're going to do the upside down U, and you're going to go from the bottom all the way to the top, across and down, and you also do this 3 times. And then once that is done, baby is nice and good in the stomach area. This is to help the large intestines.
And it's all about regularity.
Yes.
So keeping Baba regular. But now let's go to another technique. There is a facial massage that I believe that you can try. What is that facial massage and what are its benefits?
Yes, so now we're going to be using our thumbs, and you're going to almost making baby smile. So you're going to be pushing underneath the mouth all the way out, and you're going to do this 3 times. Exactly. And then you do this 3 times, and you do it on top also. This is a nice way just to relieve the muscles and the tension in the, because baby's always eating and smiling, so that constant, it helps them to relieve the tension from that constant use. And this is a nice tension relief massage. And then you can just talk to baby, and then you can do the forehead a little bit and say, this is a good baby, nice baby.
Are there any times where I shouldn't be massaging my baby?
Yes, you look at baby's cues. Baby will tell you if they're not ready for massage. You will look at if they're squirmish or if they're not focusing. So it's good to keep eye contact with baby. And you look at how baby is also feeling. Hence we say we always massage after they've been fed and so forth. You can massage a baby anytime according to your routine, but once you're done with the full massage, you can now pick up baby. You can say, Tandy, we're done now, and then you hold Tandy, and you almost rub from the top of the head to the bottom of the head, just the one pressure going down. It's almost to put the body back together, and this is a nice way to say thank you. So yes, we say thank you to baby at the end. This is when you're saying you've had a good massage and thank you for the time spent with baby. It's a way to teach them respect also, that this is the end of our massage.
And I know for a fact there are many other techniques. I know we could have been here for an hour if we wanted to, but there are practitioners and places you can go to get some information. One of them is actually this leaflet that you have available. Where can I find those leaflets?
So you can get this at any of our clinics, the government, and at our clinics, and it has the full massage and you can do to baby. Any caregiver can do it. It's available to you at your nearest clinic. And also, you can also go to any massage technician that you know in your area to teach you how to massage baby also.
Thanks again for joining us and for giving us the step-by-step. You are a sensation. Now, thanks to Johnson's Baby, you can feel confident and empowered to incorporate infant massage into your caregiving routine, fostering a deeper connection with their new baby.
I love that on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We get you sorted on so many different departments, from babies to definitely food and music. Now, speaking about, we still have to get back into the kitchen and cook one of Siba's specialities. That's a chakalaka, gents. How you feel about chakalaka?
Love it.
We love some chakalaka, that is for sure. Well, it's a secret recipe, but we have got the intel on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Not only that, they're not just standing here because they look good in purple. They're going to perform another song for us. What do we still have coming up?
We got some Toto Africa.
Toto Africa. Definitely a classic in South Africa and beyond. So stick around on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We'll see you after this.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
And just like that, we are back on your Feel Good Breakfast Show and back in the kitchen, baby, because it is the culinary hotline bling.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, they could give me more energy, but it's all right. We're halfway to the weekend. I'll forgive them. In the kitchen, we have Clem once again. And now it's time to try out Siba's secret chakalaka recipe. Now, it's known for its bold flavors and also unique blend of spices. And we got to see if Chef Clem can master Siba's renowned chakalaka. Yes, I think you can do it, but let's put you to the test.
Let's do it. But first, let's talk about that beautiful oxtail that we started earlier.
Please, I've been craving it in my mouth.
What happened was we ended off, and I said I added tomato paste and I added the stock, a little bit of water, so it's going to simmer.
Yeah.
It'll simmer for about 3.5 to 4 hours. Be patient, okay?
Labor of love.
When you get to the point where the meat just starts to pull away from the bone, that's when you know you're good. So we take that dough that Raul beautifully made for us, and you kind of just like grip it with your hand, get a nice shape. I like doing it like that, squeezing it, getting that ball shape out. You drop it on top, put the lid on, and then it steams, and it sucks up all that beautiful stock.
I was going to say, the flavors are involved.
And if ever you go to a restaurant and they serve you oxtail off the bone, you get up, You leave,
Yeah.
you give them a look.
You say absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Oxtail, you serve on the bone.
You do, because you got to also suck and...
You must. There's a sound effect with the oxtail. If you don't make the sound effect, not doing it right.
Yeah,
okay.
no.
Chakalaka. So first thing you want to do with chakalaka is you want to have a pot.
We would love a pot. But if we don't have a pot, what do we do?
Okay, someone's going to come back with a pot. I don't know what happened. They, like, during the ad break, they just grabbed the pot and ran.
Disappeared.
You know, but let's talk about...
go through our ingredients.
While they bring the pot back, let's talk about ingredients. Okay, so the thing about chakalaka is it's like South Africa. It's so many bits and pieces that all come together. When it comes together, it's just beautiful. Come, Lucian, come into the kitchen, more pot.
Oh, thank you, Lucian.
Thank you, Lucian. Why did they take my pot?
Ons wag vir jou.
Anyway, dankie, Lucian. Sê hallo vir die mense. There we go. Okay, there we go.
It's the only smile we're going to get
It's the only
today.
one we're going to get.
Right,
So like I said, chakalaka is like South Africa. It's just a mixture of a whole lot of different elements, colors, flavors. And when it comes together and it stews for a little bit, the flavors are so uniquely South African. So it starts off with our onions. And whenever
I've got
you
the
have,
onions, yeah.
when you have onions in your pan, salt goes in, and then a
Lovely.
magical bay leaf always, boom.
Appears.
That's my rule. When there's onions in a pot or pan, bay leaves need
Bay
to be
leaves
there.
and salt.
Yeah.
I've heard sugar as well to like sweeten the
To
onions.
caramelize it. So here's the
Yeah.
thing, right? If you cook on a low enough temperature, you actually draw the sugars out of onion, and then it'll caramelize it in its own sugars.
So we've
But
been
you-
giving ourselves diabetes for no reason.
you
Come
know,
on now.
You know. So nice and low and slow. When I cook onions at home, it goes for about 20 minutes before I add the next ingredient.
Wow.
True story. And by then, your whole house smells like onion, which is lovely. Okay. So to this, we're going to go with our garlic and ginger.
Okay.
And the ginger, I'm going to keep it chunky. It's
You're
okay.
gonna put it in whole?
You could, actually, you know what? No, you're right. Let's not get crazy. Garlic going in whole.
Okay.
And that's honestly my new thing. So for the ginger, the reason I'm not going to add the ginger whole, ginger is very fibrous, okay? So you don't want to be chewing. So give that a little bit of a chop. You're doing an
Now,
amazing
can
job.
you do store-bought onion and garlic? I mean, garlic and ginger.
Of course,
That's what I
absolutely.
do.
I'm a huge fan of that. Having the garlic and ginger paste ready to go makes life so much easier.
And
Okay.
more of a paste than the chunky ones, eh?
I don't mind, but what you do want to do is when I go to the spice shops and I do buy the ginger and garlic paste, read ingredients. Make sure you're buying garlic and ginger. I've seen some funky things on people's ingredient list.
Oh, okay.
So, like, just read the label. But yeah, I like actually using the paste.
Okay.
It's just better for me.
Yeah.
So then, okay, you got that in there.
Got it
Now
in.
we're gonna go in with a bit of thyme.
Oh, we love some thyme.
Love it, cool.
Oh, the whole thing?
Then we're gonna go some red chili. This is very, like, I would go like 4 times more, but that's me. That's what I love about chakalaka.
Yeah,
You
it's
can kind
gotta
of
have a
make it
bite
your
to it, eh?
yeah.
Yeah.
You can kind of make chakalaka your own. So if you don't like the heat, don't put it in. Okay. Then we're gonna go in with what else have we got?
What is that? Can I
We've
smell
got
it?
some curry spices. This is garam masala. You can
Oh,
see it's got like
lovely.
it's a garam masala. And garam masala basically means a mix of spices. Okay. And this one's got quite a bit of turmeric in it. That's why the color's changing, which we love. Because that chakalaka's got to have that slightly orangey
It
yellow
does,
tinge to it.
It does.
And to
And
help
when you
that-
eat with it, it's got to be on your hands. It's got to be everywhere.
Stain.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Tomato paste.
Tomato paste.
Can you get the last bit because we don't waste?
We don't waste over here.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to go in with some peppers. We're going to go yellow.
Okay.
And then we're going to go...
Now, did you tell me that peppers are actually all the same thing and they've been tricking us?
Yes.
And then it's just different stages of the peppers.
I don't think they're meant to trick us.
They tricked us, because why they cost different prices?
So what happens is your pepper would start off green, and then as it matures, it becomes red. So it's time.
And it tastes a little different too.
It's a little sweeter.
Yeah.
Because the green has a more citrusy, grassy flavor.
Yeah.
And then that kind of subdues as it gets older, then it becomes older. Then it becomes sweeter, and then it just like a more deeper, I want to almost say like a cherry-ish flavor. It's not cherry-ish. It's like there's a floral note that comes from the red
For
pepper
the red
once it
one.
matures. Okay.
Now, I like green pepper in my tuna, that's for sure.
Oh, that is an essential thing. You can't make tuna salad without a lot of pepper and green peppers and onion, of course. Okay.
We're
so
grating carrots.
We're grating carrots,
Let's go.
and I should have done this earlier.
You should have.
I'm not going to let you do it.
Thank you.
I'm not going to let you do it. This was my job, like obviously cooking, but I mean from a very young age grating the carrots because the nails. Do you have a strategy for that? So if you have to grate something
I
at home...
do. I've got a man. That's my strategy.
Ooh, so the carrot just disappeared. Well, okay, there we go. And men, that's a boyfriend job,
It
husband
is.
job,
Or
absolutely.
fiancé job, or husband job.
Or fiancé job, absolutely.
Exactly.
No.
In fact, that's the qualifier to cross the threshold of marriage.
No, you know what
Can
you should
grate
do?
a carrot?
Here's the threshold. Here's the test. You should get the grater, get the carrot, and start grating. A good man will go, wait. Wait.
I got you.
Let me do this. Chad Simon's in the back going, that's right. That's right. He knows, he knows. Okay, so we're going to grate our carrot. Carrot's also traditional. You got to have that in a chakalaka.
You do. You actually do.
Not just for color, for the sweetness that it gives you. Oh, Chad.
Hello.
You guys well?
Can you confirm that that was the
all good?
taste?
You guys okay?
Marriage material.
Sorry,
Do you see the ring?
I mean, I came at the end, but I mean, I did what I had to
Now
do.
they both carrots, don't
He
worry.
arrived. He arrived. Chad, tell me something when
Yeah.
it comes to heritage, when it comes to food.
Yeah.
Is there one specific dish or dishes that take you back to like Chad Simon Jr. living his South African life?
Yeah, I think it's bobotie, number one, and then I think it's more desserts for me personally. Growing up, I remember desserts quite clearly. I mean, the standards, you know.
Malva?
Malva.
Come on.
All of the above.
Okay,
yeah.
we're coming to the season.
And I just think of my mother.
Of course.
I don't think of anyone else when I think about the heritage of what I've eaten. I just think about my mother, yeah.
Props to the moms.
Yeah.
So we're coming to the season. I'm going to ask a question now. Don't get divided now.
Okay.
Trifle, yay or nay?
I am a nay on the standard trifle.
On the standard trifle, okay.
I am a yay on the remixed trifle, the one that's more chocolatey and more,
Not the vanilla sponge with the cream. That's the standard,
No,
right?
I'm with you. I love the evolution of trifle.
Yeah.
When we take it to like the chocolate level. Because
yeah.
the thing about trifle, right? People either do or they don't.
Yeah.
And it's so sad that if we're going to stick with the traditional trifle, the people that don't are going to fade away.
Absolutely.
And they're not going to be part of the culture anymore.
Yeah.
Take it to the next level, make it chocolate. Because who doesn't love?
Chocolate.
I love some
Chris,
chocolate
smooth it side
personally.
quickly, smooth it side. Who doesn't love chocolate? There we go. Chris, you can come back. Chad Simon, everyone. Thank you.
Out my own kitchen, it's fine. I got
Baked
it. You can
beans.
actually leave now. I got this now.
Baked beans
go
a
in.
must. And again, there's a bit of that sweetness. Don't be adding cannellini beans and then like, no. It must be baked beans out the tin because you want that sweetness from the tomato sauce. This is going to stew. The longer it stews on a low heat, the more intense the flavor is.
Yeah.
It is so good. And the reason we're making a big batch like this is because you always make a big batch because the flavor gets better the longer that it sits. I've been talking. I've not been cooking. Carissa's done it all. Can we give Carissa a hand?
Thank you, everybody.
It's a culinary hotline with Carissa and
Yes,
Clem
it
just
is.
appearing.
And he disappears.
There
And
we
as
go.
we clap, we continue with the applause because up next, we've got the Black Ties with another performance. Let's go, gents.
Good job.
Thank you.
We're the Black Ties. Please join us on the 20th of September for a night of music and laughter. Tickets are available on Webtech.
out. I think people are reaching for my fade button now. Like, let's fade him out. The black ties, baby. Take a bow, gentlemen. Exquisite. Thank you so much.
I gotta say, hitting those keys this early in the morning, I gotta say kudos, gentlemen. That was absolutely impressive. We are ready for that event. Don't forget, it's taking place on the 20th. You can get your tickets at Web Tickets because they are going to give you fun, laughter, music, and a whole lot of healing going to an absolutely incredible cause.
Yeah, and so much more to come up on your Feel Good Breakfast show. I know Zanele has sat down with somebody incredible. Yes, we had Health Tuesday yesterday, but we're pushing it into the month of September because summer's coming and we want to get ourselves right. And she definitely sat down with somebody incredible to talk about sustainable weight loss, which many of you might want to...
I like the keyword sustainable in there. And then after the break, we're going to crush it because that's what we do. What will we be crushing? You're going to have to stick around to find out. We'll see you now.
There are stories of dreamers, and we're inspired by them all. We invite you to write your story with us. Your story matters. ABSA.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
You're on Expresso right here on S3, and my lovely, I always tell you, it is so good to be with you, especially when we get to have important conversations. I call it important because the health of our body is so pivotal to who we are and how our days go, right? And sometimes when it comes to weight loss, finding the balance between making sure it's healthy and actually getting the weight loss done, it can be difficult. And if that's the case for you, then my friend, this conversation is for you. We've got our friends from the Medical Nutritional Institute in the building. And of course, it is researcher Ashley Smith here to help us out a little bit. Ashley, we've been having this conversation about, getting ready for summer because we want to have just a little bit of weight loss by the time that we get there, right? And of course, we spoke about injectables. However, we also spoke about how drugs can obviously be, something that people sort of lean on. So I want to ask you, how sustainable is it in terms of trying to use injectables for weight loss?
So injectables are very effective for initial weight loss, but their long-term use is a little bit more complex. You need to continue using injectables in order to maintain your weight loss, because if you stop, you can gain all that weight back. So if you have the financial means and if you are constantly monitored by a doctor, long-term use of injectables can be recommended by your doctor. However, if it's not an option, either due to the cost or the negative side effects, it's often recommended to switch to a more holistic approach.
And I know that you touched a little bit on that holistic approach last week, but of course you guys have like 20 years of research in terms of weight loss. So I feel like you know what you're talking about, right? So this is where I ask you, what would your advice be to those people who possibly are trying to now make use of injectables, but they don't know too much?
We believe that a holistic approach is always best, and healthy lifestyle habits can actually complement the use of your injectables or your GLP-1 drugs. So it's always important to exercise and to maintain a healthy diet. And then at M&I, we've developed Antagalin. Antagalin contains a combination of advanced plant-derived ingredients that target various biochemical pathways in your body in order to optimize your metabolism. And Antagalin is a safe product, so we actually recommend using it in combination with your injectables, especially if you're considering stopping the injectables and you want to maintain your weight loss results. So research has shown that if you stop your injectables, you can actually gain all of that weight back, plus an additional 10% if you're not proactive with managing your weight loss results.
Oh, wow. That's something I didn't know. And that's actually really risky, because now I'm going over where I even started. So then please tell me, when we talk about Antagalin, how does it differ from the drugs that are like GLP-1 injectables?
So Antagalin offers a multi-target approach to weight loss. Firstly, Antagalin supports your body to absorb fewer carbohydrates, so your starches and your simple sugars from your diet. And then it also targets your glucose and fat metabolism. And it does this by enhancing insulin function to regulate your glucose and fat storage more effectively. So what Antagalin does is it helps you to burn more energy and store less fat.
That sounds good to me. I want to store less fat. But I also want to ask you, please, what is M&I's philosophy when it comes to weight loss?
Yeah, at M&I, we always prioritize health because we feel that you feel your best when you are healthy. We have a 3-step approach. Firstly, we want to stop the weight gain. And then after that, we can work to stabilize your glucose and insulin levels. And then that leads to the last step, which is losing that excess body fat. But we know when it comes to weight loss, it's oftentimes easier said than done. So we've developed various resources to support you. We have our expert-developed insulin-friendly Cape meal plan. And then remember to double your efforts by taking Antagalin. You can get Antagalin at your nearest pharmacy. Just remember to insist on the original, or you can get it online at our website, mnilifestyle.co.za. And we actually offer discount options if you purchase online. And then lastly, and as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us at expert@mnilifestyle.co.za.
Beautiful. And you guys are the experts, which is why we trust you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ashley. Remember, Expresso family, when it comes to weight loss, it is about progress, not perfection, and just about that goal of getting to that place that you want to be. And this is why we trust M&I to get us exactly there.
And you don't mind me, I'm just doing my thing. The daily goals are getting achieved here right now in Zanzi. And I hope you're ready for a little friendly competition, because that's what's about to go down right now. Yes, we're getting pumped. We're getting absolutely ready for it. And I brought my 2 friends along, right? We're going to be cracking up the fun with a challenge that'll keep you on your toes or on your hands, depending on what moves we do. It's all about testing limits, sharing a few laughs, and seeing who's got what it takes. So I think it's officially time to crush it in our fitness challenge. You, Mzansi, can join along for this one too.
Have to do it.
We're going to have fun with this one, and we're not going to get too crazy. So you can use anything. The fear on Chris's face.
Her face says we're about to have so much fun. It's just, I can see it's exploding with joy.
So we have the chair, but we're not going to use it yet. So we're going to do some tests with exercises that are really, really advanced, or really, really skill dominant. Okay?
Great.
I can do this.
You ever heard of a pistol squat?
I have not.
All right, we're not
all
using...
I can think about is the pistol from the Olympics, man. I don't know.
From Turkey, yeah. So the pistol squat's really simple. Can you do the following, and how low can you go? So I can't do it that well, but the goal in a pistol squat is essentially on one leg, put your other leg out in front of you, and can you squat down all the way as low as possible and then stand up again? All right. So that's the goal. We're going to try to do that on both legs and see who can muster up the strength for this first challenge. So right leg out front,
Right
and
leg
let's
out.
go low. Who can go the lowest?
That's about it.
It's Genius Max,
Come on.
Carissa. Carissa,
Okay, look, I'm going to give you extra 5 points because you got meals on, which is very, very impressive. Okay?
Cool opportunity for you at home, Zanzi, that you can also try this challenge. See if you can get close to the chair. So, like, use a chair at home, and then you can kind of see if you can go all the way down and then boom, get yourself back up.
Wow.
Yeah.
It helps so much having the goal.
100%. You have exactly that. So that's the first challenge. Now I want you to get moving. You've got some weights over here. You've got 30 seconds, right? To see how many reps you can do in total of bicep curls, G-Man. This is something I know you're good at looking at those bars right now. So 30 seconds. And here's the thing. While you're working out, I'm going to spice it up because after a workout, when we crush it, we earn ourselves a smoothie. So I'm going to get that prepared. So as I do the countdown, I'm running off here to go prepare the smoothies. You've got 30 seconds to find out who the winner is, and you can meet me in the kitchen afterwards, right? This makes sense?
What's a bicep curl? Show quickly.
2. Wait, let me just show you what a bicep curl is. That's the one, nice and strong. In 3, 2, 1. Clock's on now. 30 seconds. That means I'm heading to the kitchen. See you there. Yeah.
Great, just you and me. I'm on 25 already.
What? Just smooth. Come on.
52, 58.
19. How are you feeling? 20, 21, 22.
101.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13.
Yeah, baby.
So you
that
did
wasn't
what?
that bad.
You did 56, eh? It's quite an emotional moment,
Well done. Absolute fun was had. Like I said, Mzansi, I don't know how many reps you got in for that one too, but yeah, we're going to have to figure out who the winner is. I think if you come to the kitchen, though, this is where the real winning is happening because fun must be had when we work out and we want to encourage you to always move, hopefully every day, but we also want you to feel correctly. So let's do just that and crush our 100% fruit juice blend, which is packed with essential vitamins like vitamin A, C, and D. And Crush is providing a natural boost, which makes it a delicious way to support your daily nutritional needs. Now, we're talking everything from classic orange to refreshing apple and tropical mango. And the 100% Crush range offers a flavor for every preference, ensuring everyone finds their perfect match. So, G-Man, you've worked out. Yeah, so we've got so many options when it comes to using Crush as our hero ingredient in smoothies. But we're going to keep to the fruit world and combine that with a little bit of, I wouldn't say savory, but everything in here is perfect for post-workout. But good carbs, good nutrition, potassium, magnesium, honey, and it's so quick. Literally, start with some ice over there just to get it nice and cold. I love that. You do love that, all right? And yeah, how are the arms feeling, by the way?
got some pump there, some bicep pump.
Graham, I don't know what he told you.
Like 25 or something, man.
I love how we can count in 2s and 3s and multiples.
Multiples of 10, actually.
Yeah.
But you see how gun-shy Ryan is to take anyone on in any of these challenges, and so he's left, eh? He's just not willing to do it,
The trauma's real, G-Man. I'm still coming back from it. So what's happening here, just so you're wondering, I put some ice in, I got some berries, I got some bananas. If you don't have any of those ingredients, it's not going to be a train smash. As long as you got your Crush, that's always going to be the hero.
The more the merrier.
Popping in some yogurt into this one. So this is plain because we don't need to have any flavor when you've got all the flavor coming in from this.
Sugars,
yeah, all the right stuff. And then just a little bit of extra sweetness coming through with our honey. I'm not going to add too much into that.
So what does the yogurt do?
The yogurt kind of gives it that sort of creaminess. It kind of gives it that feeling of a smoothie. So imagine,
culture.
Yeah, a bit of culture.
The right cultures.
It's like a healthy version of an ice cream. And then we got some chia seeds in here as well, packed with so much nutrition and a great way to get those extra
I've started
good
making
calories
like little desserts out of the chia seeds. They absorb beautifully. Go for it.
Do, yeah. Let's make some noise. Can't wait till the ice gets involved in.
Come on, you can do it. It's going to come. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Look at it.
It's coming. Wait for the big one to go. There we go.
And I'm going to leave it just like that. I like a rustic blend when it comes to smoothie, using a word quite a bit there. So bon appetit, my friends. This is specifically for you.
I think that was the first word I taught you on the show, Chris.
You did. Look at that. The consistency is perfect. And what I'm going to do right now is tell you that it's important to add any flavor that you want of juice. You can add it pre the mix or post. What I'm going to do now is show you something absolutely crazy. Look what we're doing here.
I want an ombre effect.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to try and layer this right now. Normally, you'd add something like the orange juice into the mix before, but let's get a little bit creative.
I want a breakfast
Let's just see what happens.
mojito.
Let's just see what happens. Check it out. Check it out. I don't want to break it. I don't want to break it. How cool
We
is
call
that?
it the half and half.
It's the half and half because we had 2 halves to our challenge. We had Carissa and we had G, and we had layers of
I
fun
think
in
you
this challenge.
invented something.
I just did. Thank you very much. I think I crushed this challenge. I crushed it.
Don't break the barrier.
I think with that being said, Mzansi, cheers. I hope you enjoy this, and I hope you enjoy the fact that you can crush any challenge that comes your way as long as you have fun with it, as long as you get creative like I did now. We just created a new smoothie on live TV. That just happened. Cheers, guys.
Cheers,
Voilà.
lad. Oh, I love that.
To enjoy every drop of goodness from the freshest fruit full of vitamins. Crush it real good. Clover Crush, your daily goodness. Also in delicious new nectar.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, your beauties. This is the Culinary Heartland Bling.
Ting, ting, ting.
Can always rely on my homies. I love you guys. Welcome back. So after delighting us with 2 incredible, let's say, heritage-inspired recipes, a delicious oxtail stew with, of course, the dumplings, followed by Siba's secret chakalaka. The secret's out now. Now we are finishing on a sweet note as Chef Clem tries out Siba's favorite, trifle. We ain't trifling with trifle, my friend.
No, you don't. You don't. So we are going to go with a traditional method of the trifle, but
Okay.
it's a different presentation.
Okay, I like that.
This is not a Chad Simon trifle.
Okay.
It's got the fruit in it. It's got all the usual elements in it. But there's a little bit of a twist where we're actually using some cream cheese and yogurt.
Yogurt,
Yeah, I
as
think that'd be
opposed
a
to the
good one.
cream, which I think would work really well for me. I like a bit more acidity. I'm not like too much sweet, too much cream.
Got you.
Love
This is the one for you. Here we go. Okay, so you've got cream cheese in front of you. You've also got...
Possibly. I can use my mental powers.
I can't even blame ESCOM now because they've got nothing to do with this. They've got nothing to do
Wait,
with
can I
it.
do this? This worked brilliantly on the show earlier. Please don't beat me. Please don't beat me today.
So, guys, in case you thought, like, no, we're real people. Real things happen on the show.
That is not me, just so y'all know. That is the kitchen team.
We will check surveillance later. G, you're back on. You're back on. There we
Look
go.
at that. Where
Thank
would
you, Lou.
we be without you, Lucy?
Thank you, Lucian.
Hey?
There we go. Okay, so back to the show. Cream cheese, you're going to soften it so the blender goes in. You can up the speed if you do want.
Okay.
And then once you get it nice and soft and a little aerated, you're going to add your strawberry yogurt to it. Then in the pot that is beginning to just like steam a little bit next to you, I've got some mixed berries. When it cooks down a little bit, I'm going to add some lemon zest and some sugar.
Okay, so do you think we can start adding the...
Sure, why not? Let's go, let's go.
things
Okay.
we're pressed for time. I really think this is ingenious because a lot of people, I think, are turned away by kind of how over the top a trifle can be. So if you can dress it down a little bit, introduce
Absolutely.
some kind of softer flavors, but then, of course, you've got the added flavor of the yogurt itself, which is amazing, yeah.
Did you say we're running out of time? So
Always,
should we do a rapid one? Okay,
Do
cool.
it.
Here we go. So we got
Break
our
some
beautiful,
records here, my
beautiful
friend.
glasses. We're going to do individual trifles. We're going to start it with our Swiss roll. I love using Swiss roll versus using like a Madeira loaf. I feel like there's more flavor, more texture and flavor with the Swiss roll, but whatever you like. And we're going to create a base first, then we go with Swiss
It also
roll.
looks amazing.
It does.
I think.
It
looks
does.
really, really good.
So trifle's all about the layering, so you really want to try your best to keep those layers there. So we're going to go in with some fruit. We got some blueberries. And you can cook these all down if you want and stew it down.
Oh, yeah.
We got some strawberries. Gooseberries, I think again for you, if you don't like you don't have such a sweet palate, gooseberries are good. They almost slightly savory to me.
Yeah, they've got a tartness. You would imagine them going really well with like a cheese platter or something like that because they've got a bit of
Absolutely,
sweet and
yeah.
acidity and love it.
Okay, cool. A little bit of custard. Okay, there we
Because
go.
one must.
As you must.
When you go to culinary school, do they tell you there's an order that these things have to go in?
No.
In terms of the trifle?
No, they wouldn't dare because they know every household has their own little
They
like,
don't trifle with trifle.
secret.
Don't
They
be
don't trifle with trifle.
Don't
There we
be
go.
trifling.
That's in. Another bit of Swiss roll. Boom. How you doing? That looks so good.
I think it looks great. I probably could have taken it a bit further, but
Get it in there.
love, what did Carissa say? A rustic-looking
It's rustic.
end result, you know?
It's rustic. If you're not sure about the presentation, just say it's rustic.
It's rustic,
Cool.
yeah,
What have we
exactly.
missed? Nothing.
You want home
So,
style.
like I said, lemon zest, sugar gets to go into the pot. It cooks
Okay.
down. It becomes this.
Compote.
There we go. We're going to take some of Graham's beautiful cream cheese yogurt.
I love that idea. I love cream cheese icing. For me, it really does take the edge off.
Oh,
I think this
absolutely.
is so clever for a trifle, man. Well done, Siva.
There we go. There we go. Over the top. Boom.
Ta-da.
Trifle. It's, what's a month? I don't even know what the month is. I think we're September, right? September. Get ready. Make a trifle now. Not for December, but start practicing.
For tonight.
Start
For lunch. Make yourself a trifle for lunch.
A trifle for lunch.
For breakfast.
You
Because we've just done it.
deserve it.
I absolutely love it. We've cooked 3 delicious Heritage Day inspired meals courtesy of Siba. So thank you so much for providing the inspiration. Thank you for making this accessible because I think these are quite big dishes that a lot of people would kind of shy away from. Absolutely love that. Look at those dumplings, man. Absolutely beautiful. And again, if you want to continue the conversation or delve a little deeper into any of the recipes, expressoshow.com is where you can find it. Absolutely amazing, dude.
It is such an honor to be in the kitchen because I can smell the flavors and it is incredible. And I think that's a reminder to you to make these recipes, show off to your family and your friends, and you can make a statement about it. And speaking of making a statement, I think you can do that when you follow this, our episode of Handy Heroes. Yes, another one's coming at you. And today the experts from Habitat Hardware in Potchefstroom are sharing their DIY hacks and valuable paint tips. And this is all going to be making your next DIY project quick and easy. Check it out.
Powered by Plascon, today's handy heroes come from Habitat Hardware Store in Potchefstroom.
We started off 27 years ago with a small paint shop, and it's since developed in a well-known department store in the area. We stock a wide variety of products, including paint and hardware and electrical supplies, arts and crafts, home decor and gifts. And we are a one-stop shop for your creative needs.
We take pride in our commitment to quality and exceptional customer service. Our team goes above and beyond to ensure that every customer feels valued.
We aim to appeal to anyone with a creative spirit or project in mind. Our customers are diverse, including DIYers, contractors, students, new homeowners, renovators and crafters of all ages.
Plascon is a household name in South Africa. We all know they are the market leaders in paint. We are proud to be the biggest supplier of Plascon products in the area. Our knowledgeable staff can offer expert advice on Plascon paints, ensuring that customers find the perfect solution for their projects.
My favorite product, it's a Plascon Brilliant Sheen because of the quality and the affordability. My DIY tip is to always paint on a small surface before painting the whole wall so that you can see how the color looks. My DIY motto will be quality and creativity, they go hand in hand.
Habitat, your home, your choice.
Today's Handy Heroes is powered by Plascon Wall and All. Unmatched dirt, stain, water and fade resistance to keep your walls beautiful for years. Plascon. Together, we've got this.
There's all the stuff you need to get excited when it comes to DIY projects, and we're going to show you how to do a lot yourself, not just when it comes to your projects at home, but also maybe some of your sets. We're talking about a summer set that we're going to show off to you, Mzansi, and Meg is coming through with all of that. It's the dining essentials that you didn't know you absolutely needed. Now, with that being said, we're sticking to the world of DIY and hoping that you can get your DIY projects off the ground. And Plascon are going to come through and give you a chance to win 10,000 Rand. You want to know how to do it? Well, don't worry. We got you covered. Check this out.
Be a handy hero this spring and stand the chance of winning 10,000 Rand cash from Plascon. To enter, tell us what Plascon product you purchased this spring and include hashtag PlasconSA. Enter by replying to Expresso's competition post on Facebook, X or Instagram, or WhatsApp your entry to 084 368 1603. Remember to keep your proof of purchase. Competition closes 27th of September at midday. T's and C's apply and can be found on expressoshow.com.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
It's the final moments of us hanging out together on this Wednesday morning on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And right now I want to show you how to get into spring and summer in the best way possible. Make time with your families, all right? By embracing the warm summer breeze, good food and joyful conversation this upcoming season. From glazed crockery to intricate glassware and as well as table linens, Woolies has everything you need to make your summer absolutely great. Not only great, also unforgettable. And we've got the wonderful stylist and blogger Megan Pedro in our midst. She's here to immerse us in the dining details. And I can't wait because stepping into this space, I already feel like, yes, I am dining al fresco, which if you don't know, it just means we're outside having a good time, eating some really good food. Meg, this table setting is stunning. Where do we even begin to talk about it?
Okay, so setting the scene is the way to go. I think we're all so tired of this winter feeling. I'm
telling
so
you.
let's bring some spring into this whole field, right? So I always like to start with a tablecloth, like you would when you set a table. This is the most beautiful palm print.
I've never seen something like this before.
And I mean, I can't actually say that this is probably one of my favorites that I've done over the years, but it really is. The detail on this is absolutely exquisite. And again, because I love neutrals, I think that it like really plays into my, into my vibe. Because it's also left the center open and not printed, I feel like it gives it a different feel.
Absolutely. It's like minimal, but on the next level of minimal.
Yes. It makes that chic. It's just like, you know, a little necklace that just lines the top, the outfit, which I love. So, okay, we've got the beautiful, beautiful palm print. And then, of course, the napkins go with it. So how stunning is that?
I didn't notice those.
And this is pure woven cotton.
Wow.
So again, we speak about that in spring and summer. It's a really beautiful, versatile fabric and texture, and great for just, you know, wash it and then you let it dry, and it's so simple.
Yeah.
And then I've layered it with the most beautiful woven placemats. So I've used 2 over here, and you can see that I've actually done it, you know, different ways. And again, play with your textures, because that's the most important thing when it comes to design and home feel.
And I love that because it takes the tonal look to the next level when you add an interest
and
with the textures.
Layer your textures.
Yes.
That's always, you know, what is going to be absolutely beautiful. Because again, at this kind of eye level, it just gives it such beautiful interest.
And dimension as well.
Let's talk about the plates.
Yeah.
So this namib, this is a porcelain, okay? This is absolutely stunning. You can again see that colorway.
Yeah.
And the detail in that is exquisite. I feel like this was all so perfectly, you know, thought out, this color palette. And this comes in the dinner plates as well as the side plates and the pasta bowls.
Oh, I love that.
What a great size pasta bowl.
I'm telling you. I don't even need a double serving because that is enough in and of itself.
That is so beautiful. And then I have waited for Woolies to bring out a beautiful gold cutlery set.
The quality.
Right? So this is stainless steel, but how absolutely stunning. So it's got this beautiful brushed gold, and I've waited for this gold, so I'm very excited to play with this during Christmas time.
If this goes missing, you know where it is. It's Meg.
For sure. Oh, I'm outing myself here. And then the Madeira range. So this is
what
made,
I'm here for.
Oh, stunning. So this is made from soda glass, but you can see we've got 3 different types of glassware that we're doing, a slightly lower one, a taller one, and then you got your wine glass.
Oh, lovely.
But what is absolutely stunning about this, it really does blend form and function, which we love in design, because that makes it so, it's easy to grip, it's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
We love that.
Oh my goodness, I'm here for it.
And then let's talk about, you know, your serving ware.
Right,
It's
the
as
platters.
important as anything else. So this is your acacia wood, sustainably sourced. We love that at Woolworths. And this comes in a selection of different kind of patterns and forms. And it almost looks like the trees have been kind of carved that way. And
Come
we love
on.
it. Beautiful.
And then we've got some pampas over here as well. Well, Meg, I do want to talk about the tonal colors that have been incorporated here. We know that autumn, winter, it was all about the tonal colors, but now we're moving on to a transitional season, but we're carrying that across.
Yes.
So what inspired that for this table setting?
So it really does create that beautiful, calm, versatile feel, which we love in design. And again, with design, you spoke about alfresco, and get to know that word, because alfresco really is that spring and that autumn kind of transitional dining that we love to do. And this is bringing the inside out, the
outside in, the inside out. I'm telling you, we don't know where we are, but we're having a good time. Last thing to add some color. I'm seeing something
some
behind
color?
me.
Yes. Okay.
Maybe we could just place it on to elevate
so for
the table.
everyone who kind of feels a bit like, oh, beige and like neutral, because there are those girls that absolutely love it. I do. But to add a little bit of color, we're going to do that through food and food styling.
Okay.
So bringing in things that you already have at home.
Right.
Or maybe are edible place settings, which I absolutely love. So your edible, you know, centerpieces are always a great way to interact. And again, on our acacia board, so it really does bring in that kind of beautiful element.
Yeah.
And then bring in a little bit of, you know, color. So this is our faux flowers. We've got our faux. This is our beautiful pampas, so this is dried, and then we've got our beautiful faux. So we've got a selection, which again, these are going to last. You don't have to water, you don't have to do anything, and the colorways are so beautiful. So just add it to your table, and you're good to go.
Next level, I'm telling you. Absolutely stunning, and also practical, because I'm about to have some of that papaya right now. We love it to see it. Thank you so much, Meg, for always giving us inspiration.
Your table, you want to sit.
Yes,
the whole day.
Dining al fresco is what we're doing, from palm print, table linens to charming cutlery and also crockery, as you've seen today. Woolworths has everything that you need to have a great summer escape. We've got you covered, okay? So all you have to do is shop the look in store, or you can head online from the comfort of your couch, or even on the app, and get yourself some alfresco dining.
Oh, those soft summer tones kind of set the tone perfectly for Tropical Island of Treasure, Zanzibar. Yes, we're heading back to the islands, baby. And it's coming to our screens on Saturday, the 28th of September, 6:30 p.m. right here on S3. And then, of course, you can catch the repeats Mondays at 9 p.m. on S1.
Yeah, man, I've been waiting so long for this moment because I can bring my island accent back. Yeah, man.
Which
we
one?
are so ready to get behind the hostess with the mostess, Zanele Patel, our very own. And we obviously talk about the Tropical Island of Treasure. It is all about the partnership between celebs and fan contestants. And that's to complete challenges and ultimately win that grand prize of a share of 1 million rand and a brand new Suzuki Auto SA Germany. Come on, G-Man, we need to get involved in this.
I mean, come on, crazy. So we are so thrilled to introduce a powerhouse who's showing the world just how strong girls can be and are. Stepping up to give the boys a run for their money is the unstoppable Tasmin Mohammed.
Oh, now let's find out how she's proving their strength and determination. No gender.
My name is Tasmin Mohammed. I'm a fitness trainer, content creator, and business owner, all the way from GQ. I think Tropical Island of Treasure is the perfect platform for me based on where I am currently at in my career, you know, obviously pushing really hard in the gym every day and creating content at the same time. I just feel like I can bring that flair to the show and really push myself to be 1% better every day, and also just to inspire other women to take up space, to be the best versions of themselves, and to show them that they can do hard things, you know, they can play with the big boys and they can do anything that they set their minds to. I've got my eye on Bobby for this competition because I'm hoping to be paired with someone who's very athletic and strong, and I think that we can make a dynamic duo together. I'm most looking forward to winning on the island, dominating, showing my strengths, and just having a fun time, meeting amazing people and forming great connections. My favorite Tropica flavor, that's hard. They're all so good. I'll have to say the orange. I've always been an active person. I've always tried to stay active, but when COVID hit, I think I took a little bit of a slump, and mentally, physically, I did not feel good. And picking up the weights again really propelled me in a direction that, man, I can't tell you the health benefits, the mental benefits. I literally can't go without going to the gym now. Personal training kind of found me because of the content that I've been creating. So I found that a lot of people actually needed help on their journey, and I thought, why not take the skills and the knowledge that I do have and pay that forward? So I've created online coaching plans to help other people along their fitness journey and really guide them in the right direction. Life for me has never always been easy. I've always had to kind of have my own back in life. It's taught me a lot, you know, of just relying on yourself. And I'm my own motivation. I'm my own discipline. Like, there's no driving force behind me. Like, that's all me. I owe myself a lot of thanks for where I am today. And it's also, of course, my family and those that support me. I owe it to them as well, because I wouldn't be able to be so strong and grounded without those important people in my life as well.
Tasmin is a very well-driven daughter. What sets her apart, she's brilliant, she's smart, and she knows what she wants. And she's very assertive. And I'm so proud of her becoming a better version of herself daily, and continue to do that. She's got what it takes. She's amazing, she's a winner, she's got this, and we're behind her with all of that.
She is fun-loving. She's a go-getter, she's ambitious, she lights up a room. She stands out as somebody that's always going to go for goals. She's going to push the boundaries, she's going to try and do the best that she can. So Taz has what it takes. I couldn't be more proud of her as a brother, and I wish her well.
Taz, you've got this, girl. We're all the way behind you. We're sending you love and prayers, and you go and get it, girl. We love you. You've got this, girl.
Tropical Island of Treasure would mean so much to me if I won this. It's never been about the superficial prize money for me. It's actually been all about the journey and the person that I'm going to become, how this is going to shape me, how this is going to propel me, how this is going to challenge and test me, and how I'm going to grow from this experience. If I won the prize money, I think I would use that money to invest back into myself, maybe give myself some opportunities that I never had. I would also like to share the prize money with people in need, definitely. Everybody out here needs help. And I don't know, maybe something nice for myself, who knows? To all the viewers at home, I can't wait to show you guys what I'm capable of. So stay tuned, because I'm definitely the one to watch out for. I'll be bringing the heat week after week.
And collectively, can we all go, woo? I mean, yeah, I'm feeling
Half of those bicep curls.
Or you can join Tasman as she competes with those guns for her share of R1 million and that brand new Suzuki Auto SA Jimny.
Remember to tune in on Saturday to not only catch our girls on LA, but everybody else on the 28th of September at 6:30 p.m. on S3. Plus, you can catch the repeat on Mondays at 9 p.m. on SABC1.
Yeah, Zanzi, don't go anywhere. We'll see you after this. More magic to come.
We bye.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, yes, Mzansi, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We're diving back into our external kitchen right now. So I think with that being said, let's suit up once again. Thank you, kind sir, and get ready for...
I like thee.
Oh,
Chef
yes,
Brown.
please.
Good
Thank
morning.
you. A braai. Because why? Braai season is here, and we are absolutely excited to help you take it from good to great. Now, the one and only Chef Clem is here, and he's firing up the ultimate summer braai plankie, and it's a summer plankie braai with an innovative twist on a classic favorite. We're blending traditional flavors with a modern spin. So, my friend, how are we doing this?
Oh, the knows, how am I? Anyway, I'm okay. I'm fine. Listen, first question. What is a plankie braai?
Yeah, is it is it literally a plank? Or we?
Yes.
Yes?
Literally.
I don't understand.
So, South Africans, we do braai. It's our thing. It's in our blood. It's in our DNA, right? So, plankie braai is basically a smorgasbord of everything amazing on one big plankie. And if you want to really show off, the bigger the plankie, the better the braai. But yes, so imagine, I mean, look at the size of this thing.
So, like a charcuterie board, but the braai version of it, if that
A
even is thing?
braai-cuterie.
Yeah, braai-cuterie. Whoa.
That's never going to catch
Dude,
on.
how do we ensure that something like this still has that braai balance, that we get all the flavors right, and that we are serving the family that I'm sure are going to chow into this and love it?
Absolutely. So the first thing is you got to cater to everyone, okay? So there's people that like a bit of lamb, a bit of chicken, a bit of sausage, and the idea behind the plankie is that you have everything kind of going.
I love the sound of that.
Even down to, like, if you want, you put the sides on there as well. So we got our classic deli potato salad, and we got the ibushu sauce. So it's kind of just having everything in one plunky. So what we actually do is we don't do one big plunky. We do 4 medium-sized plunkies. So when people are sitting at the table, you put a plunky between people.
And then
You
I
know
don't
what
have to reach at the end of the table because that plunky only has the meat that I want. Perfect.
There we
man.
go.
I'm
So-
sold. Let's get into it.
So we're going to mix things up a little bit. Obviously, we got our classics. We got our boerewors. We got our lamb ribbikies. We got the espetadas. So we're going to do something a little
so
different.
good.
Something a little, still braai vibes, but we're going to do some amagwinya smash burgers.
Oh, I
Okay?
was waiting for the twist. Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Burgers, and we're obviously getting all this inspiration from Woolworths, right?
Of course. there we
Coming
go.
through with the goods.
So it's all up. This guys, winter has been so long. Can someone fetch me a chair? Winter has been so long. Watch out. South Africa, when it comes to the festive season, they're going to be going hard. Okay, and we want you to do that. So don't be spending time in the kitchen.
Okay.
Go get your summer on outside. So think convenience.
I'm thinking convenience. I'm thinking we
Woolies-
got a little bit of time, so let's rush through this and make it happen.
We can
man.
do that.
Yeah.
Woolies fricadelles are absolutely amazing. What you're going to do is you're going to get them in a pan, a little bit of oil first. We're not going to shape the mince. We're using the beef fricadelles. Smell that. It hasn't even been cooked. It smells.
Whoa!
Right?
I
It
don't
hasn't
have to-
even been
oh,
cooked.
That's insane. It smells so good. It's like you don't have to put anything into the flavor right there. What on earth?
There we go. So get the fricadelles into the pan.
Nicely
Okay.
done, okay.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna start letting them fry. Once you see the fat in the fricadelle spray around the meatball, that's when we smash. Okay. And you only smash once. Only smash
Okay,
once.
only smash
so
once.
there we go. Salt and pepper goes on in a little bit. The onions, what I do is I like to slice them quite thin. It's an onion smash burger. So the thinner, you want it quite thin because you want it to cook quickly. So super thin, thinner than this, okay?
Okay.
So we're gonna fast forward now. So pretend that it's got that beautiful spray of oil.
And now we're ready for is this smash time?
Smash time.
Smash time.
I do baking paper because nothing sticks to baking paper, not
Clever.
wax paper, very important.
Smart.
Get your spatula, smash it down. That's the smash. And you only smash once. If you smash a second time, you're smashing all the juices out.
And you
so
wanna
don't
keep
do that.
The juices have the flavor. It has
all
the
the
good
flavor.
stuff. Okay.
There we go. So smash, and then as soon as you get that beautiful crust, and I'm telling you, don't be shy. This burger needs to get a serious crust, and it needs to be, again, almost the point where you're scared it's about to go black. That's when the flavor comes out.
Okay, all right. I got you.
Comes with practice. So, okay, again, fast forward. Imagine that we've now got the beautiful crust, so we turn it over. I'm not going to turn it over. You're going to get your onions, get them down on there. And you can kind of
On the patty itself,
on the
not on
patty.
the pan.
No.
Okay,
On the
okay.
patty. That's what I'm saying. It should be very thinly sliced onions. So when you turn it over, you're going to start steaming the onion, frying the onion, and that steam from the onion is going to permeate through the patty. Again, this is not what you want. You want it to be a super golden brown. And what's quite nice is the patty kind of stuck to the pan as I'm trying to get it out.
I saw that, yes.
That's an indication that it's not ready to be lifted yet. So we're just giving you all the tips.
Okay.
There we go. So once that onion gets nice and soft and slightly charred, the bitterness is part of the flavor of this burger. We're going to counteract the bitterness, it's not bitter, but that slight charry flavor with some smoke and some sweetness. So that's going to go down.
Absolutely coming together. You're hitting the nuances of flavor profiles on all fronts, man. And it's only a smash. Well, it's not actually only a smash burger. This is a amagwinya smash burger done like no other.
There we go.
What's next?
Very quickly. You deserve it. Truffle-infused cheddar cheese.
My favorites. Truffle in anything is
Truffle
so
in anything.
good.
Okay, so we're going to get
Yes.
this burger going. So another thing, we're not serving it on a normal bun. We're serving it on amagwinya. Okay, don't forget to toast your amagwinya first to get the extra texture coming out of it. This is for
Okay.
you, Raldo. Can you smell that?
It's ridiculous.
That's
I'm
for you,
such
Raldo
a
Morning.
sucker for truffle. Thank you so much. And again, from Woolworths, right?
Of
Infuse
course.
the truffle into this one. Oh my goodness.
It's magic, right? It's magic. Mac and cheese with this.
Bro, have you ever been to like Italy and you had like authentic truffles? I'm back there right now. This is incredible. What? I want to make everything with this.
There we go.
Okay. All right. So where the burger's at?
The lid goes on, cheese starts to melt over like a blanket of cheese. Put it in a toasted amagwinya, serve it with your espetada, your potato salad, the lamb ribbikies, the biltong must, the chips, you got your sausage. Everything's happy. Everyone's happy. It's vibes.
Everyone is
Summer
happy, man.
Is the year.
I'm thinking we could get a couple planks out here and just serve all the people in your family. They will not be disappointed by this. Chef Glim, high five, man. Thank you so much for this one. We've got a little bit of time to dive into this. Anything else you want to highlight?
Oh,
Chef?
we do. Why
Just a
was
little
I
bit.
going
Just
so
a little bit.
rapidly?
Because we're so excited, man.
Here we
There's
go.
so much to always
Here
talk
come the
about.
tips, right? Your boerewors.
Yeah?
You normally just take it out the packet and you put it on the braai, right? And you braai it.
That's the norm. Yeah.
That's the norm. Don't do that.
What do you mean?
So so very important, just like your normal meat, you never want to put cold meat on a braai or in a pan, ever. You want the meat to be as close to room temperature as possible. What do? You take it out of its packaging, you put it on a braai grid, you hang it on the washing line. I kid you not. Hang it on the washing line. The wind that's blowing is going to dry out the moisture on the outside of the skin. The skin becomes dry. right? While that's happening, it also comes to temperature.
Oh, wow.
When you braai it, you get that perfect boerewors snap. Bah! The only way you get that is if you dry out your sausage. The game has changed.
Yeah.
The way that the juice stays inside the sausage and it doesn't burst as easily. The trick is to dry out your sausage. I kid you not, South Africa. This is not a hoax.
Oh my word.
On your braai grid, half an hour hanging in the wind.
We're going to see everyone in South Africa waving their flags of burry roll around. That is incredible. I think you just got to be careful that your neighbors don't smell that because they're going to probably steal the whole thing and put it on their braai.
Neighbors, dogs, cats, birds of prey. Hungry people.
Listen, this is absolutely incredible. You've given us another reason to braai. And like South Africans need it, but we are here for it. This is exceptional. You can get it at woolworths.com. And here it is. We are turning up the heat with the sizzling summer spread. We've nailed this one. Thank you so much, Chef Clem.
You're welcome.
And you can take your braai from good to great with Woolworths. Shop all these braai staples and ingredients in store, online, and of course on the app and woolworths.co.za for all this inspiration. Enjoy. Yo, summer's here, baby.
Enter the Maggie Cook the Difference competition, and your Maggie recipe stands a chance of being featured in the Maggie Cookbook, winning you one of 10 sets of CETA accredited courses, each worth 10,000 Rand, plus a chance at the grand prize and a brand partnership with Maggie worth over 275,000 Rand. Competition runs 7th of August to the 15th of September. Entry details and T's and C's at expressoshow.com.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, you beauties. One last time, we've got some really good news and a beautiful face to herald it. It's your opportunity to win and win big.
Absolutely. Yes. We need you to make your moves when you play Lotto, Lotto Plus 1 and Lotto Plus 2 for 43 million Rand in total estimated jackpots this Wednesday. Just a small amount.
Yeah, but don't miss out, people. You're going to play Lotto for an estimated 36 million, Lotto Plus 1 for 6 million, and a Lotto Plus 2 for 1 million Rand, all happening today.
Just do them all, please. Don't sacrifice one. Just go for it. You can buy your tickets in store right now. You can go online to nationallottery.co.za. You can go onto their mobile app. You can use your own cell phone banking platform. There's generally a little drop down, or you can dial *120 *7529# for USSD. Just do it any way that you do it.
Yeah, anyway, you will win. Get onto it. All these details are on our Expresso social media pages, so please go and check them out on this Wednesday and make sure that you get yourself in the running to play Lotto, Lotto Plus 1 and Lotto Plus 2 for 43 million Rand. I'm not lying about that. In total estimated jackpots today.
Yeah, and today it feels like we've already hit the jackpot. Why? Because standing by right now, the one and only Black Ties, ready to perform, dressed to the nines and bringing all the dapper that we need on a Wednesday. Come through, lads. Let's do it.
Good morning. We are the Black Ties. If you didn't know, we are just basically coming through just to let you know about the event we're doing on the 20th of September. It's called Music and Laughter. Get your tickets on web tickets. It's going to be a fantastic night. I think it's actually going to be a good night. And this is John Legend, as we do something called
A Good Night.
A Good Night.
I had no intention I would get locked up tonight, but I looked in your eyes and they went through me like a knife. Came here with my crew, I lost them. Came with my cool, I dropped it. If I'm being honest, I'm being honest. I can't think when you're looking like that. Can't breathe when you're moving like that. Tell me when you're gonna do me like that. Hey. And I'm too weak and I never like that. Like speed and I think I might crash. One trip down, I'ma never go back. Yeah.
Said everything's gonna be alright. I think I just met my wife. I know it's gonna be a good night. I think I just met my wife. Alright.
Maybe it's the music or the red stain on your lips. I'm wondering when the right time is to lean in for a kiss. I'm thinking past that lover. I'm ready to meet your mama. If I'm being honest, I'm being honest. I can't think when you're looking like that. Can't breathe when you're moving like that. Tell me when you're gonna do me like that. Hey. I wish I could say what I'm thinking right now. I don't think I can say it out loud. I don't think that I can say it out loud.
Said everything's gonna be alright. I think I just met my wife. I know it's gonna be a good night. I think I just met my wife. Alright.
Baby, you've got me talking crazy. Figure if I say it, you just might be my lady. Baby, it's you. Yeah. Baby, it's you. Yeah. And ooh, I think there's something good that's bound to be going on. Oh, saying baby, it's you. Yeah. Come on. Saying baby, it's you. Yeah.
Everything's gonna be alright.
It's gonna be alright.
I think I just met my wife.
I think I just met my wife, yeah.
I know it's gonna be a good night. I think I just met my wife.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be alright.
Hey, it's gonna be alright.
I think I just met your wife.
I think I just met your wife, yeah.
I know it's gonna be a good night. I think I just met my wife.
One more time.
Said everything's gonna be alright.
It's gonna be alright.
I think I just met my wife.
I think I just met my wife, yeah.
I know it's gonna be a good night.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I just met my wife. Thank you.
Thank you.
Beautiful, the black ties. I like the way that all of us were just testing to make sure our microphones were turned down while you guys came past here, man, so we could sing along. You're exquisite. You're the best in the business. What a treat to have you guys here. Thank you so much. And to have you guys along for the ride. What a beautiful day. You worked hard for us today, Chef. Thank you.
The plunky braai I've never in my life, and it's just for us. Thank you, Clem.
Oh, Meg, you've done a number on this table setting too. I'm going to steal this idea and show it off on the weekend. So thank you so much. What's on the table here? Lots of good stuff. Yeah, I see
Some help
fruits
for
and
you,
meats.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Who put the fruit on the table?
It's just decor. It's just decor.
Okay. All right. Just checking.
Oh, we love you guys so much. Thank you for joining us for a beautiful day. We get to do it all over again tomorrow. We'll see you then. Adios. Be safe. Mwah.
Okay, let's eat.
Spectacular.
Guys, this is your staff party.
Another feel-good production.
To enjoy every drop of goodness from the freshest fruit full of vitamins. Crush it real good. Clover Crush, your daily goodness. Also in delicious new nectar.